All right. Ready, Tilla?
Yes, sir. What you got, Chris?
All right. This Champ Chat episode is sponsored by Kukui Hub.
Yep.
Your new modern co-working space in downtown Honolulu.
Facts.
Make waves with your next podcast. Check us out at the Beach House in Kukui Hub, conveniently located in downtown Honolulu. More than just shared space, Kukui Hub was built to help you optimize your business's growth. For more information, go to www.kukuihub.com.
Hell yeah, it's pretty nice over here too, man. I gotta admit, Bubba, do you think it's nice over here at the hub?
This place is killer.
Pretty decent, yeah. Fast Wi-Fi, killer television. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. This is a really nice page.
Really nice
Let's
place.
get this going. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Champ Chat with Mike and Chew with special guest Bubba in the house. Yeah. Make some noise.
Give it up one more time. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, Bubba?
How are you doing, Bubs?
Oh, man. Welcome
Doing
to the
good.
pod. Kobe Bubba Leong.
Hell yeah. Everyone knows who my dog is. Bro, I want to ask you, how's it being married? You got married so young.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, by the way. But you got
Thank
married
you.
so young. How is it being married, brother?
Yeah, shout out to your beautiful wife for us.
It's good. It's the same. It's the same as when she was my girlfriend. But I mean, you just had to put a ring on this one because
Yeah.
you don't know when.
It's a rare one.
It's a rare
She's
one.
worth it.
Yeah.
Huh?
She's worth it.
How long were you guys
Yeah.
dating before you guys got married?
We were together for 2 years and then I proposed, but then we were kind of our friend groups are all like intertwined with each other, so we're kind of we was always like around each other, just didn't know of each other. And when we got together, it was like, oh, you know this person, oh, you know this person. So I mean, it's going good. We have our own house.
Nice.
We live together, so obviously we live together.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have our own house. She's working, I'm training, so it's a good relationship.
What is she doing for work?
She's a baker and she's a prep cook at Monkey Pod on
Nice.
Colina.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice
So-
restaurant.
Yeah, so she does that.
Yeah.
throughout
And
the week.
is she the sister to the Cooper brothers, right? Is that true?
She's first cousins.
First cousin.
First cousin.
Yeah, my mother-in-law and the Cooper's dad, Uncle Brada, is brother and sisters.
Oh.
She's first cousin to them.
Oh.
Does that how's that dynamic being part of that family? I mean, your family is Hamlets too, but like that's another Hamlet family.
It's good. It's good being with them. I'm always with them. I train with them now. So
Yeah.
I mean, I've been training with them for like the last couple years. So it's a good fit for me, I feel like. And I mean, we train together. We play games together. We're
Family.
We're family. It's a
Yeah.
family atmosphere. It's a good.
Is your house close to their house too? I thought you mentioned that one time.
They live in Pro City, but then our house is out in Waianae.
Oh, okay.
But then we live on their grandparents' land. So.
That's what it was.
Yeah. So, but I just came there from training up in Pro City
Nice.
before I came over here.
Where do they
so-
train at home?
Yeah, at home. They have a home
Nice.
gym. So
So I wanted to ask you, like Brada Cooper, right? He won multiple PFL championships, got a couple big checks, right?
Yeah.
Those $1 million checks. Killer athlete, killer performance. And I hear some of the guys from Elite come over and talk about some of the stuff he does. But what is it like for you to start training with those guys? You know, the Coopers, and like what's different with how their approach is compared to your previous camps, people you're working with?
it's more in terms of training wise. It's hard training. Like we run every day. Every day we're running. So when we clock out on a Friday, we're doing at least 25 miles in total. So we usually, like a normal day is we'll run first. We'll come back. We'll do wrestling, grappling, and then I'll go home. I'll go sleep, or I'll go make lunch or something, and then I'll head back at night. And then depending on what day it is, we'll lift. So if it's like a Monday, Wednesday, we'll lift, and then usually Tuesday, Thursday is our sparring days. So in training wise, it's just more. It's more of like of a system of you're always gonna wrestle, you're always gonna grapple, and then it's not like where you have to go to one gym to get the grappling, the wrestling. You go to another gym to get your strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
It's kind of like everything's hubbed into one.
Yeah.
But
That's good for you.
Yes, but the blueprint that Brada made is like it works. So it's like you can't deny that
You
it
can't
doesn't
deny
work.
it.
Yeah. So it's basically we just follow the same blueprint that he's made. So
Is he the one that kind of leads the practices?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he leads all the trainings.
So basically, the routine that made him a champion, you're going off of the formula.
We're going off of that formula.
And you said 25 miles in one day?
No, 25 miles at the end of the week.
Oh.
So we'll do like
25
today,
miles of road work.
road work.
Good.
And then
What kind of running shoes you got to fucking keep up with that?
Oh, what is it called? Ultras.
Ultras.
Oh,
Those are the
Zero
ones.
drop.
very
Zero
comfortable.
Nice.
So, but we're not running flat. We're running up in Palisades, and
Oh shit.
it's just
The
all
hills.
is hills. So it's hill, miles of hills.
One thing I hate is I actually came straight off the couch and ran from my house like around 19th all the way to freaking over here by Diamond Head. And bro, I was like fucking, it was 8 miles. But
Were you huffing and puffing?
but I was by myself, you know. I didn't have Brett Cooper breathing down my neck, you know what I mean? Like, so I could stop, take a little walk here and there. But I actually love running. When you're in good shape, running feels good.
Oh yeah, I love
I like
running.
it.
I run
If
all the time.
Do you have music or no music?
No music.
Ooh,
music.
strong
You're a
mind.
freaking
That's
sicko,
a
dude.
strong mind.
You're a
None of
sicko.
us-
Yeah.
none of us- at first, we was all running with like
Yeah.
music and with like AirPods and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But then like slowly, we were just like, it got so hard. We were just like, okay, you know what?
Fuck this.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, man.
You're running so hard, and by the time you know it, your breath is taking over your music. So it's
Yeah.
like we just run,
Yeah.
and it's good for me too because running by yourself, you can kind of like just go at your normal
Yeah,
pace.
like I was saying.
But then when you got like 5 guys and you're
Hell
all running
yeah.
and you're trying to race each other.
Just naturally,
Yeah.
you're gonna fucking step it up. Just like, you know what I mean. You gotta keep up with the pack.
Yeah, we all
You know what I
push
mean?
each other when we run, so it's like it's good. It's a good run.
That's good.
It's killers.
Hell yeah.
Well, I just want to say, Bubba, man, thank you. This wouldn't be possible. Meaning, I wouldn't be boxing. I wouldn't have joined needle boxing
Yeah.
if it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
I'll remember. I will never forget. I found out about needle boxing in Kahala. This was during towards the middle of COVID times.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that time? And
It's
I
a
just
wild
came
time.
to I just came to the gym, and Bubba was the first one there. Oh my goodness, Bubba, and you're so cool, so nice to me, and that's the only reason why I said,
Yeah.
oh, I'll join the gym, because I was like, oh, this is mellow, it's not too bad. Oh, I don't mind working out over here.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for a place to spar or
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But Bubba, thank you, man.
Dude, I gotta give you my shout out too, cause like I joined the gym, and when you join needle boxing at that time, like I thought fucking needle was gonna be there like every day. You know what I mean? I thought like shit, we about to be working with needle. We paying $300 a month. Shit, we gotta be. But no, the fact was he was hardly there, but you were. You know what I mean?
Always in the morning.
You was holding it down every morning, and bro, the value that like the classes that you would bring, like a lot of people don't know, but high level shit. Like it was
Yeah.
really good classes. Everyone loved your classes. And you
So
knew,
technical.
And you knew how to cater it to the room. You know what I mean? And then how I got my thing started was Bubba would start calling out every once in a while. I at the time I only had like Tuesday nights was my night, and the other coaches was there. But the reason why I was still a paying member was because you know what I mean? Like I like same reason a lot of people. Like you was bringing it, and
Bubba.
and you was making us get better and developing us. But then, you started fighting more.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
You started calling out, and then I got you, cuz.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I'm doing the whole week. You know what I mean? I'm running class the whole week.
Totally
so.
understandable.
So I
but-
appreciate you that for one door closed, another opens, and
Yeah.
and look how with your life how it panned out. You got married, you bought a house, this and that. So everything happens for a reason, bro. But like Chris said, man, we owe you a lot.
Yo,
And
Bubba.
This episode is special to us. You know what I mean? In that way.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bubba,
dude.
man. Like I said, Bubba, you're so humble,
Yeah.
so mellow. I
So-
can't believe you fight though. I mean,
looking like Bruno right now.
Yeah. I love the hair.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I like
Bubba,
his hair.
dude.
Yeah.
How much do you weigh now, Bubba?
Around 145, 150.
That's your walking.
That's my walk around
Yeah.
weight normally.
Before we brush over what we just talked about, how did you become such a good damn coach? Like you so young, but this is
I
the way you conduct
started-
yourself and everything. It was like you was a vet out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I started coaching jiu-jitsu when I was like around when I was maybe like 14, 15 with my first instructor, Shane Agena. So we were doing like double classes. So sometimes he would just let me teach because I was around him so much. And
Yeah.
then that's kind of like where I learned how to like properly talk to people, get kids. I was working with a lot of kids, younger kids, and then kids my age. And then sometimes I would coach with the adults. So that's where I kind of like got the baseline where I could kind of make a class and like cater to, like how you say, cater to people.
Yeah.
That's like one of the biggest things, like evaluating the room and then making it to where everybody, it's an even playing field.
Everyone
for
gets
everybody.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like the bottom guy doesn't catch on to what the top guy is doing.
Yeah.
You just gotta try and cater to everybody and make sure that if you're gonna go in one direction with the class, that everybody can go the same direction.
Yeah.
Because then sometimes like you'll see like sometimes if you're doing like a class and you're teaching somebody, half the class might know it, and then there's like the stragglers or something on the side.
Yeah.
So I really try.
I was
like,
the straggler.
I really try to make sure everybody's involved in the class and they understand it.
Yeah.
One thing about YouTube, Bubba, is like you know, a lot of coaches wing it. They'll show up and just from their experience, they'll pull out of their bag of tricks. Like I felt like your classes, you prepared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like your classes, like you knew what direction you wanted to go. But then maybe you would modify it based off who showed up, right? But like one thing I did notice about you is like you was always switching it up. We was always learning some new shit. You know what I mean? But it was all around the sweet science, around the boxing. You know what I mean? That was dope.
Thanks.
How'd you do that? Was that just, were you actually preparing or did it just feel like that?
I was actually like, I would make sure like I had notes and stuff before I came. And then, you know, since you gave me the opportunity, I was like, oh, I can't mess this up. So I just made sure like I always had something for you guys like the day before. And then I would just kind of make based off of that for the week. So that's how I kind of plan the days for you guys.
For a young guy. How old are you, Bub? How old are you?
23. I turned 24 next month.
Wow.
Yeah,
do you ever think you'll get back to coaching? I think you will, but
I will
what's your answer?
eventually, like down the line, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Just right now, I got some goals I want to get out of the way first.
So let's talk about that first pro debut. I mean, your pro debut. How did that go? Talk about it, like the lead up, the camp. Talk about your pro debut.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's been a long time coming. Obviously, COVID kind of stirred out, like, kind of made the way of my pro debut, like, how do you say it? I was supposed to do it a little bit back in like maybe 2020 around that time, but then of course COVID happened and stuff. So, but the good thing is with my pro debut, I met my wife, so I got married this year.
Nice, yeah.
Then straight after I got married, I went straight into a camp. So I've been training since like May actually for this.
Wow.
So we was in camp for May. They gave us a date for the ending of June. Then that got pushed back to July, and then it finally happened this month in November. So I've been training for it's been a minute. But the camp wise, like this has probably been like one of the best camps I felt like I've been in, because I had my weight down. I had my cardio was good. My strength was there, and then my technique was there. So everything was good. Everything was.
So you
good.
didn't struggle with the weight cut or anything like that?
This one I kind of not struggled, but I did have to diet. I did have to diet. When I talk about weight wise, I meant like I think my last one I was a little bit too light. So I was coming in like maybe like 3 pounds under the weight limit, where I was like kind of killing myself.
Yeah.
This one was where I was like kind of like I didn't have to lose weight so fast, but then the weight was coming off a little slow, and I was getting worried. And I was like, I don't know if it's gonna come off. And then I did make it. I did make the weight. So.
What was the weight? What was your competition weight?
125.
Ooh.
Damn.
125.
What do you walk around at?
150, 145,
Yeah.
150.
Yeah.
So I'm around that weight.
Who was your? So you're 0-0 as a pro. That bout we were just over there, right, on the 4th, November 4th. And then who was your opponent? I saw Max in his Holloway, Max in his corner. Who was that guy?
Joey von Blankenberg. He's been fighting for a minute, honestly.
Yeah. Well, what's his? He probably has multiple pro fights, right?
I think he has like double like including his amateur career, he has like double the fights of what I have.
Oh.
Wow.
So I mean.
Yeah.
You know, we were running around, but from the outside looking in, your stand up looked great. The jab to the body, everything.
Yeah, thank you.
But he was longer, you know what I mean? And he was he was trying to
tall.
He started figuring out I feel like towards the end of the second round, towards the early end of the first round, beginning of the second round, he was figuring out his range, and his jab was starting to be more effective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What adjustments do you think you could have snuck that decision? Because it was a decision loss, right? You obviously didn't get beat up.
Yeah, it was a split.
Bad.
It was a split decision.
Split decision.
I think if I shot off in the second round,
couple takedowns.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
Couple takedowns, couple of things that I'm kind of known for.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Bubba. I always known you as the ground jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah.
But when I'm talking as a fan, being there as a fan, and you're my coach, right? And I'm watching. And there was more stand-up game than what I thought you would do.
Yeah, I caught everybody off guard with that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted to enjoy the moment because My last one, I didn't get to enjoy. I got knocked out like super fast, so I didn't really get to enjoy the moment.
Not a normal knockout though. Let's talk about that
Yeah.
real quick. It was like a
Oh.
slam knockout, right?
Yeah, it was a weird one.
It was
like,
a weird one.
the weight class, the
guy was way heavier.
way heavier.
Oh.
Like 20 pounds.
Dang.
He missed weight by that's why, and that's a big reason why
Yo.
for the people that was there. That's a big reason why your dad was pissed.
Yeah.
right?
Oh.
Like,
yeah.
yeah, that was a crazy one.
Yeah, cool.
I honestly, I don't remember it.
Yeah.
From this day, I still don't remember it.
Oh my
I'll look at the
God.
video, and the last thing that I remember is probably just me walking out.
Yeah,
And then when I came back, when I got
they brought you in the back.
I was in the ambulance when I woke up.
Oh shit!
That's how I kind of know.
Bubba.
That's how I know I lost, honestly, because I was strapped down.
Yeah.
I was strapped down, and
You're
then
like,
I was
"Oh,
in all my
fuck."
clothes.
Yeah.
All my clothes on.
Yeah.
And then I looked at my wife, and then she was just looking at me, and I was looking at her, and I was like, "Oh shit, I lost." And she was like, "Oh yeah, you lost." You knocked out.
Man.
So that's when I came back, and she was like, "Do you remember anything?" And I was like, "I don't remember anything. I
Damn.
still don't
Oh
remember
my
anything."
God,
that happened
black
that day."
out.
That
Yeah, I
night
was
we had Justice fighting. I remember seeing we
Yeah,
dabbed you
yeah,
up. Right?
yeah.
You walked out, and then literally a few minutes later, you're walking back in. They're carrying you in. I was like, "Fuck, dude." I was back there with Neats and Anu. We was all like, "Fuck, what happened?" You know what I mean? It's crazy.
That was a wild
It's a quick one, yeah.
It was a quick one.
Less than a minute or something like that.
Yeah,
You were doing
yeah.
super well though.
I think from what I remember, I shot in, but I still like that's about it. Like
Yeah.
I know I shot. Obviously, I shot in because I had to take it back.
He was having a hard time with you taking him down. He was defending your takedown.
Yeah.
And finally, he got his back, and that's when he picked you up, took you across, and
Yeah, it was a crazy.
No,
Yeah.
man, Bubba.
So that after that fight, I took a minute off because I had a concussion. So
Oh,
and then those ones I don't like playing around with concussions.
Yeah.
I had it
Yeah.
I had it when I was younger. I got slammed multiple times when I was doing jiu-jitsu too. Guys used to slam me a lot because I was a smaller guy. So I always used to get concussions. I had like about maybe 2 or 3 when I was
Dang,
younger. So
bu-
I took some time off.
Yo.
And then
Yeah.
when the wedding came, then I told my wife, "Oh, I'm gonna go back train." So then everything kind of lined up good to
Yeah.
where my pro debut was. I was like, okay, I think I feel good. I feel healthy. I know everything's all good now. So
Yeah.
How old were you when you first started jujitsu? Or did you do anything else other than other martial arts other than jujitsu?
no, I used to surf. I used to surf. I wanted to be a pro surfer. That was my first.
So from pro surfing to MMA.
Yeah. Cause my uncle is a world longboard champion, Rusty Callan.
Oh.
So we grew up at Macau. We grew up at the beach. All my cousins. I have 2 older sisters, so I don't have brothers. But my older cousins were like my brothers when we were growing up. There was like 5 of us inside this group, so we always used to go surf. It was always surfing. But then as I grew older, there was more fights at the beach going on, of course. So my dad and my mom wanted me to get into something. So I wanted to box first. I actually wanted to box.
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, "No, you're not boxing." So then my dad's friend, my uncle Scotty, he introduced us to jiu-jitsu. So then I was maybe around 10 when I started jiu-jitsu.
Wow.
Yeah, I was still young.
Yeah, but dude, honestly, that last fight on the 4th, your hands look good. Everything looked good. Like you said, I think the only thing I saw was just maybe mixing what you're good at. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But you're good at striking too. So honestly, you look good on the feet. I think the only thing is he started figuring you out with his jab a little bit. And talk about it. Am I right on that one?
Yeah,
His
yeah.
range, because at first you was having a lot of success on the feet.
I didn't
But I
realize
feel
how
like-
big he was until
yeah.
like I looked at videos and I was like, oh, he's kind of bigger.
He's taller.
He was like a little bit taller, but then it wasn't really like I got cut. I got cut on this eye and then this eye, but then it wasn't really like it wasn't gashes. It was more
Yeah.
like he was just clipping with the jab. Yeah, but it was just that jab. Like even that inside kick wasn't really doing anything. But
Yeah.
then I think if I shot in the second, maybe it would have changed.
Yeah.
It would have went a different way. But
Get
then
him scared to throw his jab.
I knew that he had a lot of finishes by submission, so I kind of didn't. I respected his ground game, so I didn't want to shoot in right away.
Yeah. That's the crazy thing about MMA. There's so many different tools. You know what I mean? It's like it can go so many different ways.
But I
Even
think
if
it
you
was
look
two
at-
grapplers. It was 2 grapplers going at it, so
Yeah.
I think we canceled each other out.
Yeah.
But then when I did shoot in, and then I got that takedown, and then I got the second takedown, I was like, oh, I should have done this
This earlier.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, I should have done this
But even
earlier.
still, sometimes when there's a dominant grappler, like if you look at how Volk handled Islam that first fight, the first fight,
Yeah.
obviously, right? It's like he did good in the grappling exchanges.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? The
He prepared for
scrambles
that.
and every stuff.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, even though someone's better at something doesn't mean you can't go to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like the weird thing about MMA is like everyone has their day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everybody was like, "Oh, why didn't you shoot?" I was like, there was so much stuff going on in my head. Like, oh, I could eat a knee right now. Or
Yeah.
there could be an up kick right now.
Yeah.
So just playing it like a little cautious, a little bit too cautious. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Honestly, Bubba, as a fan, as a fan, people just say that because, when you see it, they don't understand what's going in.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
yeah.
they're just, like me, I'm full of shit, I shouldn't say stupid shit like
Yeah.
that, but, it's just because I care.
Yeah.
It's nothing like I'm trying to be
No,
some
I got you.
commentator.
Yeah, honest. Same thing for me. Is we're just like as fans, we're,
Yeah,
we're
fans.
fans of you and like combat sports and just calling it how we see it. One thing I want to ask you is like, how is it? Like, I think it would not really fuck with me, but it's definitely a factor. You see him Max in the other person's freaking corner, and you're hearing his voice yelling shit.
nah, it didn't really.
Nothing?
Fit, no.
Yeah, yeah.
That
You-
stuff is like that's out of my control. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the only thing I can control is what's happening right in front of me. So
But he had Ray Cooper.
Yeah, that's true.
Cooper
But no,
the
Ray
third-
didn't show up, did he?
no, he had a wedding.
Oh,
I had his
oops.
brother. I
Yeah.
had his brother.
Don't worry, they all looked at. No,
Yeah.
okay. They look similar.
had McCall. McCall is training me in the
Yeah.
so
Oh.
he's the same.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but I did notice Max after the fight. You was walking out, but he specifically Bub. He called you Kobe. Actually, he's like Kobe, and he called you over and gave
he
you
gave
you
me-
love and
he
stuff.
gave me love.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you know Max.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even the head coach Ryland, I know him from JiuJitsu, so I mean, it was just
It's just it seems like everybody is small community,
Yeah,
for sure. it is.
family kind
Especially
of. Everybody
for
knows
the guys
it.
been doing it as long as Bubs and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was just, I know. I feel like it was maybe hard for them, but I mean, it's the game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Can't take it personal.
Yeah.
Well, I don't take it personal at all.
For sure.
Yeah.
So do you plan on staying in that camp for a while with the Cooper brothers?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
How,
This is gonna be.
what's up with Ray next? When is he fighting again?
He's fighting next week.
Oh shit, that's right.
Black Friday.
Dude, against what's his name?
Derek Brunson.
Blonde Brunson.
Yeah.
Derek Brunson, dude. Is that for a championship?
No, it's PFL has like a thing where like they call it showcase bouts, but it's just a match.
So he's probably getting paid handsomely for that one.
Yeah.
Is that Derek Brunson's first one?
First
in the PFL?
first PFL fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
put some hands on him. I feel bad for him.
PFL is one of the higher ones, right? It's like same level as UFC.
Yeah, it's around. It's like one of the big three
Big
or
three.
big
Yeah.
four. 'cause
What's the
they're-
big four?
I would say UFC, one championship, Bellator, and then PFL.
PFL.
Oh yeah.
I think the thing that makes PFL a little different than the rest is their production value with being like neck and neck with ESPN. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
So like their production, and I think just all the shit they're doing is just kind of shaking up the space a little bit. Like if you look how they signed Francis Ngannou, and let him do his thing, and like pretty cool shit they're doing.
It's a lot of money. They got a lot
Yeah.
of money.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. It's cool being around Brado and like just following what he does, and you know what I mean, like just being around him all the time. So
Yeah.
it's a good.
What's some of the biggest things you've learned from Brother Cooper?
Honestly, like just fighting as a general. Fighting is fighting. That's it. And as simple as that sounds, is fighting is you can't make fighting more than what it is. Like in the day and age that we have right now, it's an entertainment business. But at the end of the day, fighting is fighting. Like you can't make it more, you can't make it less. You gotta just train hard, keep your head down. You know what I mean? Like if you've noticed, like we don't really post or anything.
Yeah.
Like we don't really buy into the social media.
Yeah.
We should, because it's that day and age. But then we're just really like straightforward with the training. Like we're just gonna train. We're
Yeah.
just gonna show up and do what we gotta do. You know what I mean? So if that's one thing that I learned from Brother is like fighting is just fighting. And you just train hard and you go out there and you fight. That's it.
It's crazy. I mean, it is that simple because once the freaking, the bell rings, it's freaking, that's all it is.
That's all it is.
But the lead up to it, the media, the press, the weight cut, the this, the that, the negative articles, the positive, all the shit that the fighters go through before the actual day when they actually, touch gloves and actually bang it out. It's crazy, but if you can actually keep it to that, that's fucking amazing.
You just gotta
know
keep
what
it
I mean?
simple the whole time.
Yeah.
But from like the beginning of the question, like this is gonna be my camp for
For a while.
Yeah.
and this I can't trade this for anything, because I mean the family environment that we have is like, and the family atmosphere in training where it's like these guys are in the trenches with you. It's like you can't find it anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, whenever somebody's in camp, everybody just gets together and like they're gonna help each other no matter what. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Make the
So,
sacrifices.
Bubba, when you're talking about that, what I hear in my head is support, family support.
Yeah, family
okay?
support.
My question is, you're married
Yeah.
to the family. How does your wife support you now? Because obviously she must have grew up around that environment,
Yeah.
right? And now she's married to you. And now she's like immersed into the environment now. So how does she support you?
I mean, right now she is the money person right now, because obviously she's working. My money comes in whenever I gotta fight, so it's like whenever I fight, then the money comes in. But she's the one that's holding it down for like in terms of bills and like whatever I need. She'll cook me dinner, she'll cook me lunch or whatever after training that, like, hey babe, I want to eat some lunch, and then she'll make the dinner and stuff.
Yeah.
But then other than that, she's fully immersed in it. She grew up around it. They all wrestled, so she's a wrestler. She I think she's a 2-time state finalist.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so she's been around. She knows what the deal is. and stuff, so.
Yeah. She knows the
Yeah.
training method.
She
and
knows
all.
the training method
Okay.
and all.
I remember back in the day, she used to come to the gym with you in the
Yeah,
morning.
she used
Like
to
she used to
come
come
in the
every morning with
Yeah,
you.
she's like
Yeah.
she's that type of girl. She'll be like,
She's a ride or die.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
like,
right
oh,
on.
shit.
Yes.
yeah. So
You need
That's
that
awesome.
support, man. It's like your best friend.
yeah, basically.
Does she has she been bothering you about kids?
Not lately.
Not lately, but she's mentioned it before.
Yeah, she's giving hints.
Yeah. I know you want one too.
Yeah.
Don't
You
you,
know,
have fur babies?
you know what? I think you want one is I think a lot of people who have amazing fathers want to be a father.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you have an amazing pops.
Yeah, talk
Like a
about your
river.
dad.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, my dad.
Yeah, let's talk about your dad, because I remember you mentioning going back to surfing. You know, when we first met, and
Yeah.
I wanted to get to know you, and didn't think you were a surfer. You know, and then you started talking about surfing, and then you also talked about your dad being involved in the surfing community. Yeah, let's talk about surfing and your dad.
Yeah, so my dad does a security for a lot of the surfing events around the island on the professional level and the amateur level. He's on the board for HSA, the Hawaii Surfing Amateur Association. So I actually grew up around surfing more than fighting. So fighting was just something that I found later when in life. But for the most part, it was just always surfing, always being in the ocean. That's why like my first dream was to be a pro surfer.
Yeah.
So like all these guys, all the young kids that's my age right now that's on tour, I used to surf against them. But then it came to a point in
That's
time where it was
crazy.
like, I'm not gonna make it, so I'm gonna go make another career.
Yeah.
But yeah, my dad always he always brought me down to the beach. So it's a funny story, because when I talk about my dad, it's always been me and my dad. Because when I was younger, I used to go to a Catholic school down in Kali, me and my 2 sisters. And then one morning I just woke up and I told my mom, I was like, "Ma, I ain't going to school." She was like, "What?" I was like, "I'm not going to school." Like,
What do you mean by
I didn't like the uniforms. I didn't like how like they would talk to you, and I was like, I ain't going to school. I don't like this. So my dad was like, "Oh, good for me, because if I'm not gonna pay the tuition, like you're not wasting my money." So after that, I went down. I started going to school in Nanakuli, at Kawaiahona, and then ever since then, it's just been me and him. Like he used to drop me off at school, pick me up at school, straight to the beach. Then we used to just stay there till like nighttime. Come home, same thing, straight to school. Go back home, straight to the beach.
Nice.
So we've always been surfing,
Yeah.
always been around surfing. And then on the professional level, Eddie Akau, I saw maybe 5 in my life, or 4 or 5 in my life. And you know those ones don't happen often.
Yeah.
They rarely happen.
It's gotta be perfect.
Yeah. So one of the years we actually had a scaffolding, so I got to watch it from the scaffolding.
Wow.
This past one I got to watch. So I mean, just those like things like that I don't take for granted.
Yeah.
Because I know my dad worked hard to be in that position that he's in. When the World Surf League comes down and then all these pro athletes come. Before, I used to be like, oh, I was a kid running around and like running around the contest and doing all kinds of stuff. And then now it's like, I'll work, help him out, help Hops out, run down all the surfers and stuff. So I mean, just being around surfing and being around pro athletes the whole time, that's what I actually grew up.
Yeah.
around the ocean.
That's awesome.
So he's always around championship mindset people. All even professional fighters, professional surfers.
Yeah.
Their training method is still the same.
Yeah,
You're right. You're
still the
still
same.
at the beach, right? You
Yeah.
still got to do your reps
Yeah.
with the waves and all that stuff. And it's almost winter.
It's almost
yeah,
winter.
yeah. So your dad and
he's
you
down there actually already. He's starting to go down there. He had 2 contests, so his winter season is like his big. It's like his baby because he knows he got to take care of stuff down there. So he really takes that serious. He really takes the winter season super serious.
Hell yeah.
So
What's the biggest wave you ever surfed?
20, I think.
Damn, son.
20.
You get towed in.
20. No, paddle.
Oh, shit.
my
Macaw.
god!
It was all in Macaw.
Dang,
man.
scary. Oh,
That's
I
crazy.
think I was like 12. It was like 12. Yeah, it's
oh
kinda-
no fear.
No. Well, yeah, I had fear. There was like there is no time for fear. So
Yeah.
we went out and that was like
You run the jet ski sometimes too, yeah, don't you?
yeah.
Is that pretty fun?
That's fun.
That's
That-
gotta
that
be
thing is
fun.
That's
Were you rescuing the boys and doing the whole bit, like grabbing them and all that stuff?
Sometimes if we're back home at Macaw, then I help out my uncle then. But
Yeah,
if it's during the WSL season, then I let my uncle do it because they're certified.
Yeah.
I'm not certified. I'm just a,
How do you get certified? Do you get certified locally to do that, or how's that work?
yeah, you got to go through like the lifeguarding classes and stuff. And then my
Wow.
uncle Brian usually takes like actual lifeguards, and then you got to do his class and stuff like that because there's like a whole formula of how to rescue somebody. So yeah, you got to go through all that. But
Yeah.
me, I grew up around it, so I was like,
Yeah.
I'm just like the little guy on the side, like
You pretty much know more than they probably realize you.
yeah,
know.
before.
From seeing everything.
At one point, I was doing junior lifeguards. I wasn't even a lifeguard.
That's
I don't know if I
crazy.
should say it, but my uncle was like, "Oh, right there, you can like, hire boats."
Yeah.
So I was like,
No, I hear like honestly from stuff I'm not too much of a surf guy, but like I hear a lot of respect for the North Shore lifeguards, for all those guys. Like everyone's thinking they're the top in the world. You know what I mean? Like the shit they do.
yeah,
It's crazy.
The
Those
current, man.
put your life on the line for somebody else's life.
guys. Yeah.
You're
So dope.
fighting Mother Nature.
Yeah.
You're just like paddling out into hell to rescue somebody. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's like
fucking
it's like an
crazy.
unwritten code. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna go out there, sacrifice your life for somebody else's life.
It's nuts.
Man.
So
Yeah, that's
it is wild.
another
Yeah. Much respect.
Wow.
And then you get the one guy who wins the Eddie. You know what I mean?
know.
Like that's
Yeah,
fucking
that lifeguard.
Luke Shepperson.
It just shows to the level of lifeguards we get. They're not fucking average lifeguards, you know what I mean?
No, they're not.
Our lifeguards can win competitions, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, cousin? Like
the Eddie.
our lifeguards are the real deal out here.
Yeah. They deserve
Yeah.
pay them more.
Yeah, pay them more.
Pay them
yeah,
more. They deserve it.
Hell
yeah, they
yeah.
save lives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
especially.
definitely deserve
I mean, they should definitely get paid way more during those super hazard. Because like I remember in the military, there was like this thing called hazardous duty pay.
Yeah.
It's like when shit's really popping off, you get paid more. They should fucking when the waves is whatever 2015 whatever
30.
Yeah, pay those guys triple. You know what I mean? Like this shit ain't normal. This
Yeah.
ain't your normal
Pay 'em the
rescue.
overtime.
Exactly.
It's different right now. It's
Not that
fucking
Waikiki. It's
yeah,
not.
dude. It's different. I don't know. Something like that should definitely exist, but
No,
that's
they
crazy.
really should. They really should.
Yeah, man, it's different. You know, and they're stepping into freaking the war zone. You know what I mean? When it's like that, it's crazy.
Getting pounded by those waves is not.
Yeah, it's so shallow there too.
The reef.
The reef.
Oh my god, I get a trauma. I've been held under, and if you did 20, my biggest is 5. Okay, and I got held under. Okay, I was like, nah,
It doesn't take much to fuck you up. You know what I mean?
It doesn't.
It doesn't take much to fuck you
I
up.
got breathe, and another one, boom, pounded again. You know, I said,
You
5.
ever been to the new the wave pool out in Evo?
No.
No.
It's
Have
sick
you?
though, yeah.
It's sick. Yeah.
Is
I've
it
been-
fun? What
it's
do you think
fun.
about wave pools in general?
I mean, it's if they have the money to do it, then I mean, it's hard to stop somebody with money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super hard. So, and then
But as far as like just the practice of surfing, do you think it's cool? Does it add some value to surfers? Like if you're a pro, like could you get some value out of working a wave pool?
I think you could.
Yeah.
I think you could. For me, it's fun, but my opinion is different than what
Yeah.
maybe a pro would say.
Yeah.
But to me,
Some
I
of the
just
guys
go
are
for
so
fun.
purist, it's like they won't.
They won't. They
Yeah,
won't
they're
touch
like,
it.
"Fuck that shit."
Yeah. No.
Is
not-
it the same? I mean,
it's
like
not, it's not. At
like the
all.
way you catch. No,
No, it's not at all.
Oh,
It's a lot of
okay.
back foot. Like it's a totally different.
Yeah.
You gotta put your time in to actually try and ride it. It's not something
yeah.
like you can ride once and then I got it down. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you gotta go 2, 3, 4 times maybe to get it
so
down.
It's a different, it's a different ball game.
And like we've been there since when the thing opened, and like guys just get mentally destroyed. Like, I can't do it. I can't surf. I'm shitty. It's like, no,
because
it's just a different game.
It's a different game.
Yeah.
It's just you just gotta put your time in on that thing. That's all.
Plus, you're catching 30 waves instead of fucking whatever 15 waves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like you're catching triple, double the amount of waves you would normally catch.
It's
So
a leg
like-
burner. It's a super leg burner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're getting more physical work. You know what I mean?
But that thing is so dangerous. If you get shot out the back and the undertow on that thing is wild.
It's gotta be powerful,
It's
yeah.
wild,
Bro.
Yeah, they tell you like you gotta like flatten out. So when you fall, you flatten out. Because in guys, it's only about I think it's only like 2 feet. It's only like, it's like when you get shot out the back, the bottom is only like 2 feet. So, but guys, they think that because it's so shallow, you can just stand right back up.
Yeah.
Right? But then you just get stuck on the undertow and you're just drowning the whole time. So they have a button. They have the red button.
Just shut it off.
Just shut up. But you don't want the red button.
Oh,
Everybody's watching you. You hit the red button.
Yeah, shut down the whole
No,
pool.
Shut down the whole pool for you.
Yes.
Fuck that.
Takes like 7 minutes to get it.
Yeah, it takes a while for it to start back up too.
So it's a buzzkill
It's
when
a
they.
buzzkill
It's a
for
buzz.
everybody. You pay $45. I mean, yeah, you have 45 minutes and you pay
Oh,
money.
it's time limit.
It's a time limit.
Oh.
And then somebody gets the red button.
Yeah,
and like, shame that guy the whole time.
Is it busy over there all the time? Is it pretty busy?
Depending on what days. Sometimes they have specials and stuff. But in the beginning, it was.
How's the
rocking.
food? How's the food over there? Yeah.
No comment. No comment.
I bring my own food. The beers is good.
Hey,
Can't go wrong with
the
it.
beers are cold, eh?
But yeah, man.
What do you do in your free time when you're not training?
When I'm not training, I'm a homebody. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm super homebody. I'm wrecked from training usually on the weekends, so I would just stay home and try to recuperate as much as I can. But on my free time, I'm usually just playing video games or something. And the only reason why I do that is because I never grew up with video games. My dad never bought me anything. He never bought me no video games. It was always outside.
Yeah.
So when
At your friend's house, stuff like that.
at my friend's house,
No.
they didn't even play games either. So
Damn.
So more nature.
yeah, we was always outside. But then the one chance when I had money and I could buy it, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna buy that.
It's like a drug.
Yeah, so now I'm stuck on it. But yeah, that's my free time is mostly just staying home.
I think it's perfect for fighters, video games. The reason why I think it's perfect is because, and you look at a lot of top guys, they do it, but it's because you're still being competitive. You're still trying to catch wins. You know, but you're relaxing.
Yeah,
which is
relaxing.
what you guys need to do after training all day and all this stuff. You know what I mean? You just need to chill.
Yeah, it's
Recover.
it's a good break in between.
Yeah.
It's a good mental break in between.
Yeah.
So when I first started needle boxing, and then the two coaches that I met outside of coaching was you and Anu, and I remember going to play paintball.
Yeah,
that one
yeah,
time, you
yeah,
remember?
yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's when I saw you guys were all decked out, and that's when I knew they played video games. You know, even Anu was there, and they talked about strategy kind of stuff. Like
I was supposed to go that day, actually.
Oh, you!
I'm a homebody too. I was being.
Paintball guys are wild.
Oh my! That was
Paintball?
fun though. Yeah, it
guys
was.
are
We were playing
wild.
paintball.
Yeah.
Take it too serious.
Dude, one thing I noticed, one thing that made me, what I realized about paintball, and how you realize in the video games too, like these new video games are so accurate, but like in paintball, is like sometimes you don't know where you're getting hit from. You know what I mean? It's like, where the fuck is that fire coming from? Like,
There's snipers out there.
you know what I mean? It's just like that, and that's how war must be. It's like because the ranges are even longer than
Yeah.
paintball guns, right? And they're just, and you're like, where the fuck is that coming from?
you only got one life.
Yes, yeah. No more
Shit.
respawn. You know?
Yeah.
You're fucking done.
Frick that.
Bro, I trip out because there's wars going on right now, and I trip out when I play these war games because honestly, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 seems like a war simulator.
Yeah.
It's like so fucking realistic. It's like a war simulator, really. And I'm like, dude, these guys that are in war it must be so stressful, so crazy. You don't get no respawn, dude.
No, it's so different. Yeah.
Like, you are fucking. Everything's just so delicate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. See, I'm not into games, and Mike got me into it. Actually, the whole thing kind of got you guys planted the seed during that paintball, and then hanging out with Mike. Then this all Call of Duty started to go on, and then got into it, and I say I get it, man. It's fun,
It's
you
fun,
know.
dude.
But I like it because I die and I come back on. You know?
Fast response.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I like. You know?
It'd be a real quick game in real life. You know what I mean? It'd be,
When
we'd be
it- when
done.
it done. When
Do
it
you
done.
do you like COD? Is that your favorite?
No, I'm more of a Fortnite, Overwatch, Apex guy.
Oh, Apex.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people play
Yeah.
Apex.
We were talking to Max a little bit about Apex. When
yeah,
we saw him.
Apex Legends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Apex
yeah.
Is that game fun? It's free too. I
That
saw.
game is fun. I like it.
Yeah.
It's way fast.
Faster,
Yeah.
right? The
Fast.
movement.
Yeah, the
right?
movement is so
yeah.
fast. It's
Yeah.
fluent. I like it.
Way faster than
I should get it.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's why I can't play COD. It's too
Anymore?
Yeah.
Too slow now?
It's
Oh.
slow.
Yeah.
But we jam Fortnite. Me and the Koopers and my wife. My wife has the PS5. I have the Xbox.
Nice.
So-
Which one's better, PS5 or Xbox?
Ooh.
For me personally, if I'm playing a shooter, I'll go for the Xbox. If
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing a more story mode game, I'll go for the PS5.
Mm.
So
Why is that?
I just like the graphics better on the PS5.
Yeah.
It's
The
more
graphics is crazy.
immersive.
Yeah, yeah.
So right now we finished God of War Ragnarok when it first came out.
Ooh.
So sick.
That was a good
I'm
game.
playing that one right now too. It's so
That was a
sick.
good game. And then a couple months ago when I was in camp, I did the 2 Spider-Mans that came out. And then right now I'm trying to finish up the Spider-Man 2.
Damn, I heard that one's dope.
Spider-Man 2 is good.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's what I
crazy.
do.
It's like a movie. You're playing.
Yeah.
You're in the movie.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, yeah.
that's why I like
So
it.
dope.
Xbox, it doesn't give, and the PS5 is more, the controller and stuff got more
Yeah.
reactions and stuff.
Yeah,
So on the
vibrate.
PS5 you can't feel shit.
Yeah. It feels very immersive for real.
It really
Dude, you know what's
does.
cool is like, so we started on COD Mobile, and then I just got the new Modern Warfare 3. But the cool thing is some of the maps that we was playing on mobile is on Warfare 3. But so it's like I was telling someone the other day, is like in COD Mobile you're sitting in the alley, right, and it's just like the image of the alley. But in Modern Warfare 3, it's like some pipe is steaming, something is dripping, some like little rat run. It's like
Graphics
just,
is wild.
bro. It's just like you're fucking in there, dude. And the sound, like the 3D sound, is mental, dude. It's
You
so
guys
sick.
ever tried the VRs?
No, I
VR
haven't.
is so dope, dude.
I haven't.
VR is so sick.
It's fun. We
VR meaning the
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
glasses.
the goggles.
Yeah.
Me and my wife bought it. I bought her one and I bought me one.
Uh-huh.
It was like I think this was like still during COVID time.
Uh-huh.
We just got bored and I was like, oh, we'll go Best Buy. We'll go buy it.
How was it?
It was, I
Sick.
think it's so fun.
Yeah. Which one did you get? Oculus or?
Oculus.
Uh,
Yeah, the MetaQuest is.
I want to get the freaking the Apple one. It's like $2,000 or something stupid.
Ooh.
It's coming out next year, but dude, it literally connects because we have all Apple shit, so it's gonna connect everything to everything. You know what I mean? Like you can have your freaking whole computer right there, and like I don't know, it's gonna be sick.
I'm an Apple guy.
You are?
You're an
Yeah,
Apple guy?
me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
Apple's dope.
Never did Samsung.
Yeah.
That was weird.
No green text.
No green text. I don't think I have anybody on my phone that has a green text.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
No, can't be part of my club.
Prejudice.
Can't be
I feel like PlayStation is Apple and Xbox
Yeah.
is
Samsung.
Yeah.
That's a good. That's I never thought about that.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
kind of
that's exactly how.
But you know,
how
I
feel.
started originally on PS, but then I remember we got Xbox when Halo came out because Xbox was hot when it first came out with Halo and Splinter Cell and all this stuff. And bro, we used to love that shit.
I feel like it depends on it's seasonal depending
Yeah.
on which hot game they have. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And PS has other cool shit too, where you can you can literally open up your thing, which is old school. Like no one opens up their stuff, even their cars no more. No one does their own maintenance. But on PS, you can literally open up your PS5, put in like faster memory, and like mod it a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I
you
mean?
can.
So it's like like a lot of guys appreciate that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like a lot of nerds appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because when could you ever modify your console? You know, that's like
I was just watching a video on that.
really.
More memory on it.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing it because they say it's like better.
It's way better.
Yeah.
Instead of deleting all the games and then
Yeah,
freaking delete this game. No,
Can
bro,
you guys
like-
do? Can you guys do external hard drives on yours? On the Xbox?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Not on mine. I only have the digital. I have
Oh,
the,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it was at the S. Xbox
Yeah.
S series.
Yeah.
I bought that. So I actually bought that one when I was in Big Island because my wife's old job that she was working at, they sent her up to Big Island, but then she was like, "I'm not going unless my husband comes with me." So they flew me up with her.
Oh, nice.
But then I was in the apartment and then
You
I
just
had nothing
gaming.
to do. I took an Uber. We was in Kona. I took an Uber all the way to Target. Bought it.
Get it.
I was just she'll leave. I'll be gaming. She'll come home. I'm gaming.
Yeah.
Nothing to do up there. So I
That's
was like, I'll
dope.
just buy this Xbox.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
You ever try Call of Duty Mobile?
I did.
It's pretty fun.
It's
huh?
fun.
I like it.
On the iPad?
iPad.
Oh.
iPad. Did you have the controller too?
No, straight off the iPad.
Yeah.
Dude, try the controller.
The controller literally makes it like a little fucking old school PlayStation.
Yeah.
Man. It's so sick. But the graphics I think is good because it's iPad. I mean, the
Yeah,
screen's
yeah,
so
yeah.
clear.
I do it for camaraderie. You know, all the friends. You
All
know,
the boys talking shit.
talk shit and all that. You know,
It's funny, yeah.
yeah,
It's
it
fun.
is. Some of them take it serious. You know,
Bro, our group got up to like 15 people. We had to make private rooms and shit.
Oh,
Like,
what the hell?
like for his homies I was playing like from the gym and shit. Like we had a big group. We still
yeah,
do.
Anu Tilla.
We got Tilly on there.
That's like my friend when we play Fortnite. Fortnite, you can only have 4 players.
Oh.
So everybody tries to log on as fast as
First four
Yeah.
only.
If you can't get on,
Oh, tough.
we all have a group chat. You just gotta wait. You
Waiting list.
just gotta wait until somebody hops
It's a
off.
bummer. Yeah, you want all the homies to be there.
Yeah.
It's a bummer, dude. They
And
need
then
to figure that
sometimes it's
shit
just
out.
like those 4 guys just play for the whole day. Some guys just wait the whole time. You just never get it.
Is there a game where you can have an army of 10
Oh, that'd be
people?
sick.
You know what I mean? What if you have an
Oh.
army? Because everything's online. You
They
can,
should. They should. Honestly.
should.
They should just make an open map. Make it like 100.
Bro, there's this game. Speaking of open map, it was called Riders Republic, and it's like you have either like a BMX bike, a mountain bike, or like even like one of those winged jetpack suits.
Oh, I saw
and
that. I
like-
saw that.
Bro, it's like a huge map in California, and you can literally go anywhere. You can go on, like if you see a mountain in the distance, you can literally fly to the
Yeah,
freaking tip
yeah,
of that
you can
mountain
change-
and
you can change your
snowboard.
stuff.
Yeah, then you put on your snowboard and snowboard down it. It's so. And then okay, so that's that, right? But then not only that, you see all these other online people all over the place, like hundreds of them. There's like real people just freaking.
So it's
doing-
like a park.
yeah,
a
dude.
digital
You can
digital
go-
world.
Yeah, it's a digital world. You can go sign up for a race, go compete against some motherfuckers, and like catch a dove. I don't know. I just barely started. I got Call of Duty came out right after, so I.
Is that is that
got that
PlayStation? Was that PlayStation?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's PlayStation.
It's an old game, but so I got what is it called? PlayStation Premium or whatever. You pay like $120 for like a year, $150 for like a year, and they give you like a huge catalog of games that you can download. And a lot of them are like even Apex Legends is on
Yeah.
there. Like a lot of really good games is like on there. So much content, so much shit, so much time to waste.
So much time to waste.
Yeah.
Dude,
It was
you
like
know-
other Saturday. Oh, not Saturday. I think it was. Was it Saturday? It was one weekend. It must have not been last weekend because I fought honestly, but maybe the weekend before my wife was off, and then we literally woke up at around 7, hopped on the game,
That's
didn't
dope.
get off till like 9:30.
That's so
Is
dope.
your wife a gamer?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said
she's a
that.
gamer.
That's dope,
Yeah, she's a
dude.
gamer.
That's so fun.
She's
when
a
you have a
gamer.
girlfriend and
Yo.
she wrestles. Dude, you guys
Dude, so, okay.
wrestling break. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's where I realized. That's where I realized because I wasn't a gamer. You know, and then a lot of the girls that I date, they're not gamers.
Yeah.
Right. But then I recently started gaming.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
There's a lot of girls on there.
No, that's not it. So my friend hates it. Hates it. It's like it's a waste of time. You know, we're older now, right? So it's like she just hates it. I can see where, and then I'm in my dental office. Is some of these girls, these younger girls, they always complain because if they're not gamers, they always complain about their boyfriends gaming. You
Yeah.
know, they say it's so dumb.
Yeah.
But I hear two sides.
Yeah.
You know, those are the ones who don't game.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you have a partner, the females who game, oh
Yeah.
my god, you know.
Well, not only just that, like, so my brother lives in Arizona. Like, I love my brother more than anyone, and that's how we spend time together. You know what I mean? Like, we play games, we talk shit, and like that's how we.
hang out.
You know what I mean? That's how I'm literally hanging out with my brother when I'm playing games most of the time. You know what I mean? So, I like people that don't get it is people that never just like anything in life. Like people don't like shit they don't understand. You know what I mean? But if you try it and you're like, if you're gaming with some of your close friends and laughing, talking shit, you're like, dude, this is fucking fun. How could that not be fun?
I
You
know, so, dude. I crack up. You know, some of these people no filter. You know, when you're-
I'm one of them. I rage. I rage.
I feel like dude, like as far as comms goes, the level of fucking profanity on Call of Duty is different. These guys, these guys is weirdos over there, man. But yeah, I have so much fun on it.
A lot of them is just wild stuff.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law, one of them is He's a wild. He said some wild stuff.
There's this one thing where it's like proximity
Yeah,
comms.
yeah,
so
yeah.
after they kill you, they can talk shit to you.
Yeah.
Like, even though they're not on your team, normally you can only hear who's on your team. But if they run up on you and kill you, you can hear them talk shit.
Or if you're hiding, and they're close to you, like if we're playing in this building, and like you're hiding, you can hear everybody.
Yeah.
so they can mess with you.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's so funny.
It's funny.
Yeah,
It's just funny like how serious people take it, and then how some guys just joke around about it.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
I like it.
I wish I was really big into video games when COVID hit. Like,
I think that's where it got most popular.
I was so deep on YouTube when COVID hit. Like I would just watch so much content.
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing during COVID?
That's where I got deep.
You got into gaming?
Yeah,
COVID?
because I had a shoulder surgery. That's why. my
Oh,
second
that's
shoulder
right.
surgery.
I remember.
So I was like, I'm gonna get good at something. So I got
Yeah.
good at gaming.
Yeah.
So
And now
that's
you,
what I was doing during COVID, was just recovering.
now you got kids making money off it and stuff.
Oh, that's
It's
wild.
crazy.
Millions.
Yeah.
Just millions off of playing.
Dude, they
games.
even have competitive, like the Olympics.
Yeah.
Don't they have Olympics for gamings now?
Yeah.
It's like
Esports.
Yeah. That's what it's
Esports,
called. That's
yeah.
what it's called.
Esports.
Esports.
I don't think I ever take it that serious, but I mean,
Those guys are just sweats. You know what I mean? They're just
you just on. The
they
game
never leave the house.
all day. Never
Yeah.
leave the house. Maybe not even their house, their room.
yeah. For
Those
real.
ones dude, that take it too serious. It's like,
Yeah, but some of them, I think it's a skill too, because you ever seen those ones where the drones, where they race?
Oh yeah, the drone
drone.
races
Yeah,
on
yeah,
ESPN.
yeah.
Those are lit, dude.
But there's obstacle courses. They
Yeah.
got. Oh, dude, you're a pilot, so is that similar? Like,
No, it's not similar at all,
Oh.
but it's freaking amazing. I guarantee the military is going to be snagging some of those boys up to fly some drones. You'll be recruiting them. You know what I mean?
you
Get
fly,
them
you
in
fly
war.
drones? You ever try?
I
flying?
never. My brother-in-law. He's like maybe like around. He's like 10 or 11. He got one for Christmas. I flew it. Freaking thing went far. Lost it.
Oh,
Dude, I crashed mine too,
I,
dude.
was like, I felt bad. I was like, oh, sorry, Coop.
It wasn't even yours.
It wasn't even mine. After I just never touched one. It's been funny.
Yeah, I crashed mine, and I was like, before I even really got to ever use it for anything cool. Like I was just trying to, you know, that
figure it out.
Well, you know the beach walk in Waikiki. Tilly knows the beach walk in Waikiki. Kind of like over. Anyways, they have all these, like, it's a little walk path, and there's all these light poles for when it's nighttime. And I was trying to fly low and fall on the skateboard, and I just like, ding. I hit
It's sensitive, yeah.
I hit the pole, and
Oh no.
it was bad, dude.
Money, thousand just
Yeah, 1,200 gone.
Oh, in seconds.
So that's how much they are. It was like 1,200
Expensive.
when they dropped.
Yeah, they're expensive.
And now you got in Ukraine, they're using them for freaking
Bombs.
war.
For war.
They're freaking rigging them out.
Horrible,
Ukrainians
horrible.
using them for war. Over here in Hawaii, we're using it to castle Liverpools.
Catch fish.
Catch fish.
You ain't lying, cousin. Shit.
That's
They're being-
true. That's true.
They're being created over here.
What's some of your favorite stuff to eat when you're not like have to watch what you're doing?
Steak. I'm a big steak guy.
Meat
What
guy,
cut?
you're
What
a
kind
meat
of
guy?
cut? Ribeye,
Ribeye.
fillet,
Ribeye.
ribeye.
I'm a ribeye guy. What else?
Korean barbecue. You like Korean food?
Honestly, I never. You gotta take me. Authentic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
We'll take you 100%.
Yo, Michael. Hell yeah! Hyungjae, new Hyungjae, we're coming to you. We're gonna take Bubba,
We're
man.
bringing in royalty.
Authentic.
Drop the red carpet.
Yes, authentic Korean.
I don't like going gens because
No, that's
No,
not Korean.
dude, no, Gan is
dude,
shit.
that's the panda of China.
No,
yeah,
yeah.
It's like the Taco Bell of Mexico. you
Nah,
know?
dude, they don't even clean the floors, bro. It's like at least at Taco Bell you get some clean floors.
I can't go. I'm like,
Again, you be greasing
No,
out.
no, Bubba. We taking you to Korean.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and some soju.
Yeah.
soju would be good.
Ask Mike. He knows. He really knows about soju.
Yeah, hey, he said he wanted to try those tricks too. Those freaking
Yeah.
ting ting ting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Bubba.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna happen. Oh, it's gonna happen. Don't worry, Bubba.
That'd be
Oh
cool.
man,
Bubba, earlier in the pod, you said you had some goals before you step away from fighting that you want to reach. What are some of your, if you care to share, if there are stuff you can share, like what are some of your goals for fighting?
Obviously be a world champion, but other than that is make it to a big promotion. I'm kind of keen on going not into the way that everybody else is going. My big goal is kind of going towards, I want to go Japan. That's like my biggest
One champ.
one championship.
Yeah.
Rising. I want to go across the pond and go
Yeah.
fight. It's just, I don't know. It's the form of fighting over there is more pure to me. Like those soccer kicks change the game.
Yeah.
Knees to the ground and opponent change the game. You know what I mean? It's it's a different type of fighting. You
Yeah.
really got to be aware of where you are.
Mm-hmm.
You can't play that rule of if my hand's down, then you can't hit me. My knee's down, you can't hit me. You know what I mean? If someone has that legal ability to just punt you and kick you, you gotta be ready for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one championship doesn't have weight cuts, so that would be a
Yeah.
good thing.
Wait. What do you mean they don't have weight cuts?
You don't. There is no like.
You can't dehydrate yourself.
Yeah,
like,
you can't be a weight bully. So you
Yeah.
can't come down like if you're like 185, you can't drop down to 145.
Yeah.
You have to be in a specific weight limit, and then they take your hydration test. You got to piss in a cup, and then they take your hydration test, and then they kind of tell you like you can only go to this weight class.
Oh wow!
I think
So you can't like deplete yourself and suck out all your fluids and have like an advantage after you blow back up and
Yeah.
hydrate. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like, yeah, it's dope. I know because Lowen was part of that promotion
Yeah,
for a
Lowen's
long
part.
time, and he loved that system.
Yeah, brother's brother Blake, he's
Yeah.
inside one champion. He just got into one championship, so
Nice.
it's just a better.
Yeah.
I think it's more healthy.
Mm-hmm.
It is more
Yeah.
healthy. Because honestly, when we cut weight and stuff, we're not really that weight. We're only that weight for that one moment. We're on the
Yeah.
scale.
Yeah.
Like for me, I was back up at 138 the night of my fight, so it's like I'm not really 125.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
125 for
I
like- for 1
agree.
second.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's just and honestly, like if you really think about it, this sport is all about the athletes. You know, the cameras, the lights, it's all cool and shit, but it's all about the athletes. And if the athletes are coming in a fraction of themselves from being depleted and being sucked out of fluids, the show is not going to be as great.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
just one way to look at
And
it. The
performance-wise.
performance wise aren't going to be as great because these guys are just on death's door before, the day before they come in.
Yes, I don't know how some
So-
guys can like cut like 40 pounds or what, like 35 pounds. That's wild. to
Fight
me.
week, 40 pounds in fight week.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I always make sure I'm at least like 15 to 20 pounds, and then like 3 weeks out at least 10 pounds, so I'm not dying.
Yeah.
You die, of course, but at least you're not like struggling, because some guys, they'll come in like fight week maybe 20, 15 pounds.
Mm.
The way I
That's
see it
wild.
is, if I see two sports, boxing and wrestling, we talked about boxing. They're smarter. You remember, one of the guests said they're smarter in reaching their weights. But wrestling, on the other hand, they do what MMA does. They get jacked up and then they
Yeah.
try to lose it. Right? Isn't that the same style?
That-
the way wrestling makes weight
Yeah,
compared
it's the
to
same
boxing.
style. Even in jiu-jitsu, like you guys.
Oh, jiu-jitsu too.
Yeah, even in jiu-jitsu, like the world championship, with guys like they'll dehydrate themselves to go down
Yeah.
to stuff, to like weight classes that they're really not.
Yeah.
But then in jiu-jitsu, you gotta weigh in with the gi, so you really gotta pick and choose what weight you want to go
Oh,
to,
shit.
because
I
that gi
didn't know
has like
that.
5 pounds.
Oh, you.
I didn't know
Oh,
that.
you
Yeah.
weigh with the gi.
You weigh in with the
I
gi.
didn't know that.
And you weigh in like 10 minutes before you fight.
Yeah.
So you really gotta pick and choose.
Yeah,
which way you wanna
yeah.
go.
The rules matter. You're not going to deplete yourself if you have to weigh in 10 minutes and then
Oh no.
and then
I'm not
fight
gonna do
or
that.
Yeah.
compete. Yeah. I guess it does matter.
Hey, one thing I do think one championship has is like, I mean, UFC has Hawaii connections too, but I feel like one championship just with the Asian culture is like it mixes well with Hawaii. I feel
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well, Hawaii is like a mixing pot, right?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah. Can you Angela Lee? I mean, she doesn't fight no more, does she?
she
No,
just
she's
retired.
retired.
She just
retired.
retired,
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like Hawaii is a great little nest for one championship.
Yeah.
For them to find talent that crosses over well to their audience.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Throw some Hawaiians inside there. That would be a freaking.
Yeah, dude.
But that's why I wanna go to Asia. I wanna go test those waters, and even Japan is like my biggest one. I wanna go to Japan, like just watching the old Pride videos and like
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
old Pride videos
yeah,
back in the
back in the day.
days.
Just, like,
Yeah,
watching, that was real. Fighting
that
back
was
then.
real fighting. Yes,
Crazy
I
shit.
That was
agree.
one of the hardest belts to win back in the day.
Yeah, I remember.
That was wild.
Was that the one where they fought kind of like UFC where they fought like 3-4 times in one night? kinda
Yeah,
shit?
you had those.
It's
You had those
crazy.
tournaments. That's one thing I want to do too. I want to do a tournament.
Like a multiple fight in one night tournament.
Yeah, I want to do at least two fights in one night, 3 fights. Maybe.
That's what they used to do back in the
That'd be
days. You know,
crazy.
UFC 1, 2. There were tournaments.
Grand Prix.
Yeah,
Prix.
Grand Prix, some
Yeah.
tournament.
Yeah.
You just keep on fighting. You know.
I want to do one of those. That's one of my goals too. Is to get one of those.
different. It's a different game plan.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, and plus too, it's like if we're training for 5 to 6 months, I'm gonna make it worth it. If it's a tournament wise, 2 to 3 is a
Yeah.
whole different ball game. So it's
Yeah.
like you're training hard for it. Brada got to experience that because he did the 2 fights in one night for PFL.
Wow.
So it's a whole different ball game.
What
But
did he
I
say
wanna-
about that from his
Yeah.
experience?
That's what kind of intrigued him to go to the PFL was they don't do it anymore, but
Yeah.
they should bring it back because that's what kind of made them different was if you really want to be a fighter, 2 fights in one night, some guys can't do that. Especially how their season is, they fight every 3 weeks, so you're fighting at least 6 times a year,
Wow.
6 to 7 times a year. But yeah, that's one of my big goals too is to get some kind of tournament in.
Yeah.
But I know over here it's kind of hard because there's rules and restrictions with how much rounds a person can go. But I don't think that rules in Japan about that. I don't think they give a shit.
Didn't
Yeah.
Lowen was saying one time? I overheard him say that there are no time limits.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Remember he's saying that you keep on fighting until there's a winner. You know, something. Lowen was
That is
saying
wild.
that something
Well,
like
wasn't the original UFC was like that?
yeah,
right? It was
until
like,
there's a win.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah,
time
yeah.
limit.
Yeah.
You just keep on going until
And then
there's
the
a winner.
commission started coming in. And
That's
they
where it
they had to
happened.
put
Yeah,
rule sets and
yeah.
Hey, speaking of, how do you guys handle your sparring over there? How do you guys do your sparring? Do you guys, is it 5-minute rounds or outside of camp? Do you guys drop it? Or how does that work?
we'll do 3-minute rounds, but 3 minutes of hard sparring. So we have big glove days. Most of our big glove days is majority of the camp.
Headgear too?
Headgear too.
And shin pads?
Shin pads and
Yeah.
all. Those boys hit hard.
Yeah. How do you get in the mix with all those Koopers, bro? You're so
Dang.
small compared to
I have
those fellas.
I have they have a brother that's around 145, so he's
Okay.
around my size.
Nice.
And then we have our other cousin Jordan. He's around my size too. He just started, so
Yeah.
we have like I have a good group of guys around my size over there.
Perfect.
And then we let the heavyweights go first.
Yeah.
And then if we do like all kind of mix with each other, then they'll
They
bring it down a
control
little
it,
bit.
yeah.
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 But I saw some wars inside the gym
Yeah.
between the brothers.
Bro, so freaking Lowen was telling us, always dropping insider knowledge, but Lowen was telling us, brother showed up to the gym and was just banging. And fucking Lowen was looking around the room like, is anybody else going to spar this guy or is it just me? Can somebody else get around? I need a break. Like, god damn, this fuck is... And they said he throws with bad intentions all the time.
Well, yeah, that's just how he fights. It's
Yeah.
He trains how he fights.
Yeah, he just banged
You can't-
him.
you
He's
can't
trying
do
to
it.
finish everybody.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
You
half.
have to.
You have to.
You have to.
Some guys can, but
Some guys take it personal too. I know some guys when you spar hard like that, some guys take it personal. But you just got to know that's how that guy works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
how
I
you
mean?
become a champion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just fighting and practicing. Like it's not even practicing. It's just drilling.
Yeah.
Almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't be touching and point fighting and then going into the
Yeah.
fighting.
The
You're
timing's
touching and point
different.
fighting. Yeah, it's totally
For
different.
timing.
Can't take it personal.
Yeah.
It's just how they train.
Respect.
Respect wise, yeah. that's just
Did he ever beat you up?
a couple times. Yeah.
A couple times.
Never on the
Did he give you a little side hug after? Like,
Yeah.
you good, champ, don't worry.
When we grapple, when we grapple and stuff, he's always like he'll catch me in something and then just mess with me and then be like just laugh about it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
crazy.
it's fun. That guy was in my wedding, so
Yeah.
I mean that's how close we are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah.
how close we all are as a family. I really only have like 2 close friends, like 2 or 3 close friends that like from high school, or actually from middle school or intermediate. We've been together all the way, and then when I met them, I just started hanging around them, and then we just all clicked. So it was like we all think the same. You know what I mean, we all have the same goals. So just to be surrounded by
It's
them all the
perfect.
time is like a
Yes.
perfect thing.
Yes.
Perfect, dude.
But I owe that family a lot.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
it's been fun. It's been fun. We're not done yet.
How did your this is kind of a weird question, but how did your dad integrate into that family? Because your dad's such a big character, a big personality, and
No, it was easy. It was easy because I mean, their family and my family is it's kind of the same baseline. It's family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Family
I've always
first.
family first. So I've always been around. Like my dad always made sure me and my sisters and mom were always taken care of. Always had family time. I mean, we were always around each other. And then my wife's family is that way. Like they're always around. It's like a family entity. You know what I mean? And then when we were together, it was so easy to just you know what I mean be around them because I know that style of family first. So
Yeah.
it wasn't weird to me to be like just around a family. Like some people like it's weird to them to be around family 24/7.
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they always kind of want to do their own thing. But for
Yeah.
me, it's like I I don't need to go out. I'll just go hang out with my brother-in-law, or I don't need to go out. I'll just hang out with my sister. You know what I mean? But then for other people, it's weird. But for me, it's like I'm comfortable with that. Like me and my wife were both kind of raised on the same path of being a good human being. You see what I mean? And then I kind of said at my wedding, it takes good parents for us. You know what I mean? They made us who we are today.
Yes.
And that's just how it is. If you have good parents, you have a good product of a son or daughter. You know what I mean? So that's how we kind of mixed. And then our in-laws are like, they're funny. They're super cool. Yeah. So yeah, my mother-in-law is
you guys probably have some awesome big gatherings, some big parties.
Oh yeah,
have some fun ones.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun parties.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, my dad is.
What about your house? Do you have I thought you mentioned one time you have like goats, and is that
so
true?
we live on a farm.
Yeah.
So my mother-in-law, my father-in-law have a pig farm in the back. It's 2 acres, and then me and my wife have kuni pigs from New Zealand that Brada's dad gave us.
The little one?
They get little, and then they get around like potbelly size, and then as they grow on, but we use them more for like eating. We eat them. We harvest them.
Yeah.
The vegans are gonna get.
Is there do you taste the difference when you're harvesting your own meat?
Oh yeah.
What is the difference? More gamey?
No, not really gamey. It's just the meat's more pure, so like you can tell, like
you can just feel it.
Market meat, you can, because you know what you're putting inside.
Yeah,
the pig.
of course.
So if the pig had a happy life, then yeah, you can kind of tell.
Do you guys mostly eat stuff you're producing?
We try a lot, but then it's kind of hard because you gotta prep the killing.
Yeah.
You gotta cook it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but we really do try. We try to do a lot. Like we're gonna try and do one for Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Can't say the word kill because you guys are gonna get all mad. But we're gonna try harvest a couple of our pigs and then try and get it for Thanksgiving.
I know the west side, like Waianae side, they go up in the mountains and they hunt, right? Have you ever done that before?
When I was smaller, my cousins, we used to go hunting in Macau.
Did the boys eat those pigs? Because I was talking to one boy recently. He said, "Bro, we don't even eat them." I was like, "Huh?
What do you do?"
Did they eat them?
The boars?
Yeah, the wild ones that the boys hunt.
Some don't. Some don't. Yeah.
The boys would tell me they feed them to the dogs.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh.
Yeah, their meat is kind of gamey.
Oh,
it's way more different than domestics.
Yeah.
I guess those pigs is more
wild,
and they're a hassle to the environment. So
yeah, they're overpopulated. I think obviously though.
Yeah.
Oh.
I never went boar hunting when I was younger. Only went pig hunting, but not pig hunting, goat hunting, but I didn't even shoot the goat. I just went to go hike the trail with my cousins. Just in the mountains, just doing nothing.
Where's somewhere you're in the world you want to go that you've seen that you haven't gone yet? Somewhere you're like, man, that place looks dope.
Somewhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world.
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe.
Have you been to Asia yet? Japan and stuff?
I haven't.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love that.
You're gonna love Japan,
Yeah.
dude. Japan is so dope, so
to go over
dope.
there.
Yes, you have to. I recommend actually anyone in this lifetime should visit Japan at least once.
Yeah,
have to.
My older sister went. She randomly did a trip. She just told us one day. She was like, "Oh, I'm out. I'm gonna go Japan for like a month. And I'm gonna go Korea for like a month."
Yeah.
She just packed up and left. I was like, "Oh, what?"
What'd she say when she came back?
She said she had like that was like the most fun she ever had.
Yeah, yo, Bubba, you're gonna love it, man.
She's the only one that she just left. She just went. She had to go.
She's adventurous.
Yeah, she's adventurous.
Is she back home now, or is she still?
No, she's back home.
Okay.
Yeah, she's back home now. But that was like a random little. She just came home one day
Yeah.
and she was like, "Oh, me and my friends are going." Her and like her 2 good friends, they just went up there.
Yeah.
to go
Changed her
to
life, I
places.
bet.
Yeah.
She must guarantee sees the world differently.
Is that something you and your wife talk about? Is going to travel together?
Yeah, when eventually like when we start making more money and stuff
settle
like
down,
that.
yeah.
That'll be good for us.
Baby Bubba, you know.
Baby.
Nah, before Baby Bubba.
Oh, yeah.
No, wait. He's coming with us too.
Oh shit!
But I never really traveled when I was younger.
Yeah, it's expensive flying out of Hawaii, bro.
Yeah,
It's
my
like-
sisters got to travel a lot when they were younger because they're
Weren't they involved heavily with school sports and things like that?
yeah, competitive volleyball and in high school volleyball and track. So they were
Athletic
like volleyball.
family.
Yeah, my sister, my twin sister is more athletic.
Oh,
than me. My
twins.
twin sister.
Wow,
Oh.
that's crazy.
I never really started like they started when there was like maybe like 7 or 8 started doing volleyball and stuff, And then I never really started doing anything until I was 10 when I started doing jiu-jitsu, like as actual athletics.
Yeah.
I wrestled in high school for like 2 years. I missed weight for states, and I was like, "Oh, frick this!" Got chewed up by the coach, and I was like, "Oh, frick this!" Back to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
But yeah, just still athletic family.
You're a twin, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a twin. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you're a
young-
twin too?
I'm
That's
a
what
twin.
he said.
I'm a
He has
twin.
a sister.
Yeah. So
Come
there's
on,
there's my
man.
older sister, and then there's my twin sister.
Yeah.
I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest out of 3.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
I thought you have 2 twin sisters.
No, but they look alike. They look like they could be the twins.
Oh, and
Not
but
me.
you.
But she's actually your twin though.
She's actually my
Oh,
twin.
That's crazy.
How much older?
She's 3 minutes older.
3 minutes.
3 or 4.
Oh,
Yeah, 3
okay.
minutes
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, so maybe 2 Bubbas, you know?
Is your mom and dad still together?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
They've been together since high school.
Oh,
Nice.
high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
So that makes a big difference, I think.
Yeah, since high
I think
school.
that helps a
Since
lot.
like freshman year.
Oh.
Something like that. They've been together for like long.
It's a
like,
blessing too. It's
super
rare
long
too
time.
to have your parents still together, but I think it matters. You know.
Oh no, yeah, it does matter.
Hey, Bubba, since you are a twin, how did it feel like having, are you guys like super close, best friends kind of thing?
Oh yeah. Me and my sister are super close. We're like this. The only reason why we weren't really close is during school time, because obviously she went. My 2 older sisters went Kamimel, and then I ended up going YNI. So that's just weekdays wise, I wouldn't really see her, because by the time they had to get up early, leave the house. When I would wake up for school, they'd be gone, and then at nighttime they would have to go volleyball practice. So then by the time they came home, I would either be sleeping or they would be sleeping. So we kind of missed that. And then like during weekends and stuff, we always used to cruise together. And stuff.
Yeah.
So I used to live with my auntie before, because it was more easier for me. My mom's sister. It was more easier for me to live with her, because I was always down in YNI. Then my mom then waking up, then they gotta go into YNI, drop me off, then go all the way to town. So yeah, during like couple years of my life, I used to live with my auntie out in Macau. So, and I used to come home on the weekends and stuff, and then see my sister. But we're super close, and as twin wise, we're super close.
Dude, so I remember seeing a pod with you a while ago, a couple years ago. With Kale, you started getting into wine and stuff. Are you still sipping wine every once in a while?
Yeah,
With the dinner?
now I am. Now I'm back into it. I was into a beer phase. I go into a phase.
Yeah.
I was like in a beer phase.
What kind of beers you like?
Budweiser.
Simple, huh?
Straight Budweiser.
Yeah,
It's
no,
the
no
fastest-
crap.
The red and white,
IPA.
the red and white can, just
The red and white can.
Damn.
Not even a can, the bottles.
Damn.
Just go straight into the bottles.
Yeah.
What else?
What about your wife? What does she drink?
My wife can drink anything.
Oh,
Anything.
that's good.
She beer. Pau vodka is her favorite. That's
Oh.
her favorite thing to drink. But she's wild. She's nuts. she can.
Well, at first
she
I thought you
drink-
said she doesn't drink anything. I was like, oh, that's good.
No. She's wild. She can go. Sometimes
Dude.
she just goes out, and I'm like, okay. Like, no,
You're
I'm
still
not going
young,
out.
that's why. Let her.
Yeah, still young.
Yeah, I let her do her thing.
Yeah, let
Whenever
her-
she has like, but
Spread the wings.
her and the girls, when they go out, I'm just like, no, I'm not. I'm not ready for that. I like
no.
to get home. I like it's safer.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when one girlfriend in particular, she would always invite me like, to go out with her friends, and I was like, I don't want to go with you guys.
Yeah.
like I can't. I'm not gonna have fun. Yeah, you guys are gonna have fun, but like every once in a while I would, right? But overall, I just like you guys go have fun. You know what I mean?
My wife doesn't even involve me anymore. She's just like, we're going out. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
No
okay.
invite.
There's no invite. She's just, no invite. Just the girls are gonna go. Okay. Oh,
Sometimes as a boyfriend though, that's music to your ears.
Yeah.
Girlfriend's going out. Yes.
But it's opposite when you go out.
Yeah. No, it's not the same. It's not the same.
Totally.
There's a different rule set in that game.
Of course, of course.
The rules change.
The rules change real quick.
She's
Yeah,
always
that's
like,
nuts.
she goes out, and then I'm like, oh, whatever. And then
Yeah,
I go,
I understand.
phone is blowing up. Whoa.
That's probably rare for you though to go out. You probably don't go out that much. Do you?
I rarely go
Yeah.
out. I try not to go out. I like staying home, and then just the state the world's in right now. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
guys carrying guns.
Yeah, everything's nuts right now, especially over where you guys live. It's fucking nuts. I mean, all
Yeah.
over, but still.
Yeah, the last shooting was right next to my parents' house. The
Oh.
one in Maili. So
Dude,
That's
what's
wild.
up, man?
Yeah.
What's
Do you know
up?
anything about what's going on over
Yeah.
there? Give us the insider scoop real quick, live on Champ Chat.
I'm a hermit. I just stay away.
Yeah, stay out of trouble.
my
Kinda.
business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But
Yeah,
it is wild. It is
it's wild.
It's scary because
Because the boys used to like. So I moved here 2010, and it was like gun shootings was you didn't hear about them.
Yeah, it was rare.
so rare. I remember the one was like some guy got shot in McDonald's in Waikiki by a cop off duty. That was that was like the first thing. Like, but besides that, it was just like people weren't really doing that. I mean, not on the news at least. Maybe on the low, some stuff was happening, but now it's just like fucking every
other day.
weekend,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
it's like a normal thing now.
Shark attacks are up. Fucking shooting. I'm just
Sharks are over our shit.
yeah, everything's up right now, dude.
Everything is getting
Everything,
attacked. But yeah, no, that's why I don't like going out.
Yeah,
I'll go out once in a while.
Yeah.
celebrate something.
So no, even that I'd rather just celebrate at home.
Yeah. When's your birthday? I feel like your birthday's close to mine. Is it coming up?
Yeah.
December 3rd? 2nd? 6.
Oh, sick.
I'm December 4th. That's why I knew me and Bubba had birthdays pretty close.
Oh.
Yeah. What
My
are you gonna-
nephew is on my cousin is on the 3rd, and then my grandma on my mom's side is sometime in December, and then my nephew's on the 12th, I think.
Wow.
Oh, December. A lot of December babies.
Yeah, and
huh?
then my goddaughter is on the 3rd as well.
Wow.
So there's a lot of.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law is December 24th. He's like one day before Christmas.
Fun fact, Max Holloway is December 4th also.
No.
Fun
Oh,
fact.
a lot of December babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading the thing. It's like December babies is like the second rarest.
Really?
The rarest babies are February.
Wow.
Really?
September is the most common.
February is when they're being made, you know what I'm saying?
My wife is a February baby.
Oh.
Valentine's Day,
rare.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Come on, Chris. I got you, dog. Yeah.
I did a math on
That
that.
little one showed my age right there, man. Ah.
I saw Chris's head doing the calculations. Had to help him out real quick.
Yeah, but me and my sister are gonna be 24. 24.
Yeah.
Oh, good age, man. Good
Yeah.
age. I feel like
24 is so young, dude.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, no disrespect, but, dude, when I was 24, I didn't know shit.
25 is peak. I feel like 25 is
You're
peak.
way more mature than I was at 24. But what I'm trying to say is, dude, you're so young.
So young.
You're so fucking.
Dude, like I said, I met Bubba, 3 years ago. So I think you were 20, 20,
Yeah, I was
21.
like, yeah,
You're
21.
Yeah,
Yeah.
21. I remember.
It was 21.
Caught me so off guard.
Yeah.
So humble,
Yeah.
so mellow, so sweet. And I was like, damn, Bubba. Okay, you cool,
So
man.
smooth with it, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Bubs.
Yeah, man, Bubba. You popular. Nice
Yeah.
guy. Very nice guy.
Don't tell my wife that. She's gonna be like, "What? No, stop."
Fuck them bitches.
Yeah, but she's cool.
Yeah,
she's a good
but
one.
that's kind of natural for every girl, especially a guy like you, handsome, Bruno Mars 2.0.
Athletic.
There's gonna be some suitors out there trying to.
Of course.
Dude, one thing about girls, I will say this: girls don't give a shit if you're married or if they will slide in a DM. I've heard about that. I don't have any experience with it, but I've heard.
No, not mine. Not mine. My wife has mine. She has my account. My account is locked.
Yeah.
She has it. Sometimes she'll message me about something.
She's
that's
like,
on my
"Who sent you
account.
this message?"
Yeah, she's like, "Who's this?"
Ooh.
Whoa, one time
Some fuckers named Champ Chat are asking to be on a podcast. Who the fuck is that?
the day before the wedding, my auntie called me, but she called me on her Instagram. So her Instagram handle popped up,
Oh shit.
and my wife has my Instagram account. So when the thing popped up, I was like, wait. She's like, who is this? More profanity in it, but I just had those like, wait. And then I had to answer it, and then I had to explain to her, like, hey, that's my auntie. Then I had to text my auntie. I was like, auntie, you can't call me from Instagram. You gotta like text me or call me. I just got chewed out for no reason. And she was like, my wife was just like, you're lucky.
Oh.
What? I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, happy wife, happy life.
Happy life.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
I
have- I have
agree,
a-
man.
I have a good wife though. I have a writer.
Yeah, for
Hell
sure.
yeah,
for
you have an
sure,
amazing.
man.
We've seen her around you for ever since we've known you.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the gym.
Yeah.
She was very supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, she's always
super good.
in your corner.
Yeah, it
She's
comes out
always-
early in the morning. I remember that far drive. Remember I always had to,
Yeah.
damn, Bubba. Sometimes
Yeah.
you hit traffic though, yeah.
She has FOMO. She has fear of
Dude,
missing
one thing
out.
as a 34-year-old single guy who's been in a few relationships is I would say never get to that point where you take her for granted. You know what I mean? Like always cherish her and value her, even when you're upset. you just get to the point where you never take her for granted, you know, because that's when we start making mistakes as guys, when we get too comfortable.
Yeah.
We start taking them for granted, and you know, we stop appreciating them, and then
The respect.
Yeah,
I think when a guy starts losing respect for their significant, that's where you start. That's the downfall.
Yeah,
the
decline.
The decline.
Yeah.
The decline. The
Yeah.
decline. What you were just mentioning.
Yeah, and you got to keep it fresh. I mean, obviously, I'm
Yeah,
not.
change
I'm a
it
single
up.
35-year-old guy, so I don't listen to me too much.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
what I'm trying to say is,
look at me. Girls know they have never been married, no kids. So, yeah, don't ever listen to me. What
I'm
do
trying to
I
say
know? I'm
is
an
just
idiot.
Keep
you know?
it fresh. Don't do what I did.
No, but my wife's will ride or die. She's
Hell
like,
yeah.
Of course,
and she's crazy. We got into a fight one time.
In a good way,
We
huh?
got into a fight one
She
time.
fucked you up.
No.
Oh, yeah.
We got into a fight and then she left the house. So I was like, what? You don't leave the house. I leave the house. So I called my cousin. He picked me up. I went to the wave pool. Was answering her calls. She calls all my friends, all three of my friends. Then she called my cousin, and then she called one of my friends, one of my good friends that had my location. And she was like, I know where you fucking know where this guy is. He ratted me out.
Yeah.
She showed up.
Damn.
And I just got a beer and I just sat
Damn.
down. And then everybody was like, oh, your wife is here.
Oh.
And she was just walking. I was like,
Uh-oh.
okay, boys, okay. And I just left.
I know what time it is.
Then like
I
a
got
couple
some
days later, she was like explaining to me like, I had to go pick up my cousin. And I was like, no, you just left. I was like, in my head, you don't leave, I leave first. But yeah, after that point, I was like, yeah, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah.
Never leaving again.
Yeah.
Tried to leave, couldn't leave. She found me.
Yeah. Even if it's for something, just trying to get some space. You know, I'm a kind of an introvert. I need space sometimes, and just to space out. But I've gotten in trouble for just that too. Like, nope, you can't have space right now, motherfucker. You're gonna sit this one through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we do that sometimes. She'll stay in the room all day, and I'll stay in the living room all day.
Yeah.
And then we'll go eat. We'll eat like lunch together, and then I'll go back on the couch, and then she'll go back in the room.
It's hard.
Dude, because you know, I don't care who if it's your best friend, you're
Yeah.
cool. Like you're eventually gonna fight about or disagree about something. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
same thing with the wife and the girlfriend. Is like eventually you're gonna just like how you navigate it, how you
Yeah.
handle it. You know what I mean? That's the only difference. You know what I mean?
Tone, delivery,
Oh, yeah.
presentation, all that matters.
I always gotta watch my words around.
Yeah.
Not words.
And they
not
remember
words.
every word.
Tone is the big one.
Because it's about how they felt.
Yeah.
about-
The emotion.
So it's like how that conversation felt. If that conversation felt negative or bad,
Or
no matter
disrespectful.
what good shit you said, there's a
No,
negative.
no,
one.
yeah,
it was
I
bad.
ain't gonna remember the
Yeah.
negative. Always try to remember
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well, dude, when are you gonna get back in the ring?
I'm gonna try and look at March, cause
Destiny still or?
no, I'm gonna try get out of the
Local
the islands.
circuit?
Yeah,
Oh.
try and get up the islands.
Yeah.
I mean, I love fighting at home, love fighting around the family, love having everybody come, but it's just
Yeah.
there's not too much going on with like other promotions down here, so it's
Yeah.
like, and we're kind of just in like this small pond where everybody kind of just
Yeah.
Just rotates.
recycling and
Yeah.
like, rotating for everybody.
Yeah.
So
Hawaii's hard.
it's
It's an
hard.
island, you know.
yeah, it's super hard.
So off island, you talking Vegas, Asia, or?
Hopefully Asia.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and shoot my shot somewhere in one of those, cause they have promotions down there. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and work my way up. I know I'm gonna have to be more vocal about it. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to. Some promotion's gonna get a freaking messages.
Of
and
course,
just
of course.
being irritating. And,
Yeah.
hey, just put me in. But yeah, I'm shooting for March.
Stay ready.
March is a good time because heal up a little bit more. I just went back to training, but I only started running and then lifting. And
Yeah,
then
but it's
of course-
holiday season pretty soon. Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah, but I can we train through that. It's
Oh,
just-
Yeah.
But March is kind of good because holiday season, a birthday coming up, then
Yeah.
Christmas,
Yeah.
and then my wife's birthday is in February, so and I haven't really been spending a lot of time with her during camp, so I gotta
Yeah.
put some time on the side
Yeah.
for her.
Yes.
I didn't even let her set up Christmas. She wanted to set up Christmas yesterday. I was like, no, you can't. Our house is the fight house, so
Oh.
we usually
All the boys come over.
Yeah. So she wanted to set up, but
What are you
The
gonna
tree.
make? You gonna make her wait till after Thanksgiving?
after I'm straight. I told her, I was like, you can't set it up. No, there's gonna be no room. She was ready. She cleaned the whole house.
Dang.
I heard everything. I heard her grabbing everything, and I was like, no, you can't. You have to shut that down real quick. I was like, maybe after the fight. Like we watched the fights this weekend,
How were the fights this weekend? I missed them.
Oh, that was a good card.
Really?
That was a good main card. All finishes on that card.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was like one of the first times in a long time they had all finishes.
Yeah.
That was a good main event, good co-main event.
Who was the co-main?
The interim heavyweight championship, right?
Oh, that's right.
Tom Aspinall.
Yeah.
That
and
Russian
then-
guy, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Pavlich. Sergio
I watched.
Pavlich.
I predicted the main to a T, not to a T, but pretty close.
Knockout?
I saw. Yeah, I saw that.
Knockout, second round knockout.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
I saw the calf kick coming. I saw a calf kick and a left hook.
Yeah.
I just didn't know when it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But that was a good.
Yeah. You still watch a lot of fights?
I do. I pretty much watch all pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
I watch one championship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really watch Bellator. Not really a big Bellator fan.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Ryzen. That's the old Pride.
Yeah.
They kind of rebranded. So
Yeah.
I watch a lot of that. I'm always watching something.
Do you guys as a team? Do you guys take a look at your previous fight on the 4th, and you guys as a team kind of go over it and look at it, or how does that work for you guys after you finish a fight like that?
Nothing, not really. We're good on our memory, like memory wise. Like I know what I did during the fight. I know what I could have done during the fight. So we're kind of more of like or me personally, I'm more like just on to the next one. You know what I mean? There's no time to be sorrows. There's no time to be sad.
Yeah.
Just pick yourself up. And
Life goes on,
yeah,
kind of
just
thing.
on. My dad always says like, their son's gonna rise tomorrow. So
Yeah.
there is no time, and especially now if like I'm trying to make it right now, so it's like there is no time to be down on yourself. You know what I mean, there's so much fights that can get me somewhere bigger.
Yeah.
It's like you can't dwell on the past because you lost. Because guess what, thousands of other guys is putting in work no matter what.
Yeah.
That's why you see so much guys taking all these fights because like we're all trying to hustle the same. dream.
Yes.
So-
Yes, I agree.
But yeah, we don't really look past our old fights. It's just like if we win or if we lose, we're on to the next one. Yeah, we don't really celebrate it. We don't really. It's just what you did, and it's on to the next one.
Because either way, you guys are always developing, right? You're always
Yeah.
trying to get better.
Yeah, we're always
You know
trying
what
to
I
get
mean?
better.
So
We don't really watch film on them guys. It's just we just
Oh.
train to just train.
better yourself, yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta be ready for everybody. And
Yeah.
like we'll watch maybe like one and then try and get like a gist, but studying wise, we're not gonna just sit there and study
Yeah.
the guy. Like we're not that deep into.
And if you look at the highest levels like UFC, like how many times does a replacement fight happen? How many times is you're not fighting who you thought you was going to fight? So
Yeah,
let's say
you
you
just
did
gotta be ready
hours
for
and hours
everybody.
of film review, and then boom, that's all wasted. You know what I mean? Instead of getting better, working on your own technique, working on your own weaknesses.
Like of course
all that
everybody
stuff.
has like certain things things that they're good at and they'll do or they like to go to, like certain techniques and stuff, but like film study wise it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't do it.
Every fighter's evolving too from fight to fight.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
like
like
you
you may
can't-
see him on the film look like this 6
next fight
months
is
ago.
totally different.
Yeah, he may just like how you did. You switched
Yeah.
up your style.
Yeah.
You switched up your style completely, and the guy was probably tripping out. I think
Yeah.
that's why it did take him a while to figure out the range. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like
Ah.
you honestly look, and I've always told you that too. On your feet, you look a lot like Max. Just like your movement and just like how you just. I always thought that. I've told you that before. Like the
Yeah.
way you move, you kind of have you smooth with it, and he hasn't seen much footage of you on your feet.
Yeah.
I'm sure, right?
A lot
Because
of
there's
guys-
not much
yeah,
footage
there's
of you
not
going.
much footage. A lot
Yeah.
of it just guys are getting pounded on the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said. You remember, as a fan, I was like, oh, but I thought, Bubba's gonna take him on the ground, but I didn't see a lot of. That's why I was just, oh man.
I wanted to enjoy the moment. Enjoyed it
Yeah.
a bit too much, but it was alright. Those calf kicks was. I think the calf kicks was hurting. I threw
Yeah.
a couple of them.
Yeah,
Do a
they were
couple of
nice.
them.
Nicely timed calf kicks.
Oh, you were doing it too.
Yeah.
Oh, you were
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
No. I was
Oh
throwing
yeah,
I was
man,
throwing
dude. Even that the
What
Pereira fight.
What were you trying to set up with that jab to the body? It was a beautiful shot. From the first round, you was going high, you going to the body with the jab. Were you trying to set something up with that?
No, I was just trying to drop his hands a little bit more down
Yeah.
so I could set up like a straight. But I wasn't
Yeah.
really throwing my backhand.
Yeah.
I noticed that too after the fight. I was like, I should have thrown my backhand a little
I
bit
thought
more.
that too.
But then mostly just to drop his hands and then come back with a hook.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm more strong with my hook than my backhand.
Yeah.
So I was really trying to like get his hands down.
Mhm.
I know I threw one body shot. It was either in the first or the second, and then I saw him kind of step back on the cage,
Yeah.
and then I just didn't pull the trigger on it.
Yeah.
So it was alright though. There was a lot of stuff that I was kind of proud of myself on doing,
Yeah, dude. You look
like
good.
striking wise. So
Yeah.
it was pretty cool.
Decision loss. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
split decision?
Yeah.
Split, that's what I mean. Like a split decision loss. It's like fuck. Some people saw it the other way, obviously.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So honestly thought you won that one. We thought you won that one for sure, but whatever.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
just on
Move
to the
on.
next.
On to the next.
Yeah. I think if I didn't end up on my back in the last couple of seconds, maybe it would have
Looked a little different.
Look a little different, like more. But I think the damage on my face was the deciding factor.
Yeah. In MMA, to get cuts is so easy.
It's so easy.
It's so easy.
And I cut
Doesn't even have to be a
super
good
easy.
shot. It could just be,
I didn't realize how bloody my face was until I walked off out of the cage, and then
Yeah.
I looked at myself. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm beat up."
Yeah.
it didn't look at it.
Yeah.
And that's
Did
the
you-
thing too. Is like I don't.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's the thing too. Is like I don't. Some guys get shocked when they see their own blood.
Yeah.
But I just I wanted to see how bad it was, but
Yeah.
I dipped my head because I did that in I think it was my second fight. I got clipped with a left hand, and then it opened up my eyebrow, and then I wanted to see how bad it was, so I took the guy down, and I went like this, and I put it in the guy's face, and I was like, oh, it's bleeding kind of bad.
Oh.
So I did it at the same time. I blew my nose out, and then my eye kind of puffed up, and then it wasn't bad where it was like in my eye, but then I just wanted to see how much blood, so I just put my head down. It wasn't really dripping.
Yeah.
That stuff doesn't. Really bother me.
Were you cut up were you getting cut in camp at all?
No, I just get cut super
Yeah.
easy. It's, even like when I was doing jiu-jitsu.
They healed super easy
Yeah,
too. It doesn't even look
I was like looking where is it? Yeah.
It was a couple of days ago.
Everybody
Fuck.
was saying that. Everybody was like, "Oh, your face is good."
Yeah, no, I'm like looking at you.
And you posted that one right after the fight. Remember?
Yeah, I
I
saw
was
that.
shot.
Yeah,
I was
I saw
shot.
that one.
I had a scrape over here. I had a scrape over here. This eye was shut, like swollen. This one
Yeah.
was kind of like black and bruised. And then I think by the Monday it was gone.
Normal.
I just had to get rid of the cuts on my eyebrows.
Did they stitch them and stuff or?
No. I didn't.
Oh,
My wife just freaking she put the butterfly bandages on top.
it looks good.
Yeah.
Looks like it healed good.
We went home and then she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna fix you up," and I was like, "Yeah, you can do it." And then I was like, "Oh, okay, wait, no, maybe go ask your auntie because your auntie actually knows how to do it." But she did a good job. She fixed me up good.
Yeah, she really did a good job.
But yeah, man, brutal sport.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I agree.
So much respect to you guys for doing that.
But I think any sport, football is brutal. I think
Yeah.
surfing is
Oh,
brutal.
yeah.
You know, it comes with certain sports comes with the territory of
Yeah.
how the brutality of it. But,
Yeah. Well, that was kind of. I think that was the first time that like a lot of people like in my inner circle saw me with saw my face like that before.
Oh.
Of course, when I take somebody down and they don't get back up and I pound them,
Yeah.
it's the opposite, right?
Yes.
Like I don't take no damage. But I think just from them to see me like that, like damage wise, like my sister, I think it was the second round. No, the first round. She said that after the first round ended and I panned the crowd. She saw my face and she just left. She didn't even watch the rest of the fight. So
She couldn't handle it.
yeah.
Well, it's different for
Couldn't handle.
family, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially them. They
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
they don't see me like that normally.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but to me, it's like fuck. It's part of the game.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
Can't be mad about it.
Yeah.
But I'm just thankful that there was just cuts and scrapes, and I didn't hurt anything.
Hell yeah.
Had a lot of.
You never took
injuries.
too big shots. It was just that jab.
Yeah.
Did you? You didn't. Nothing really landed too hard, huh?
No. Maybe a head kick, but I mean the head kick was more like a slap.
You you partially blocked that one, yeah.
Yeah, I blocked.
I partially blocked
Yeah.
it, but I heard that one. Pa.
One of them, he kicked me, and I just shook my head. I was like,
Nope.
nope. I was like, nope. I'm coming forward.
How late did you stay up that night after fighting? You stay up super
till
late.
like 4.
Yeah. Just
What were you doing?
Adrenaline, dude.
Oh,
Just
the
freaking-
adrenaline.
Yeah, we all went back to our house and we were just having a couple. And we were just up talking about it and like it was like, oh, let's see your face. Like, what? We were like, trying to get the swelling down. And stuff.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
Yeah, we were just cruising, drinking. Like
Yeah.
it was a long 12 weeks. So, but I thought in my head I was like, oh, I'll go sleep later, like wake up at like 10:30, 11. Woke up at 6:30.
Yeah. 2 hours.
Yeah, I was up. I was just up the whole time. I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah. Was there any,
When you're training, did you always wake up around a set time?
Yeah, so
Around
I
6?
try to leave the house around 7:30,
Oh.
and then we start around 9 o'clock.
So your body was kind of used to waking up a certain time.
Yeah, so it was already like
Programmed.
acclimated
Yeah.
and programmed. So that's why I woke up so early.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. One thing crazy some people don't remember is like you used to fucking. What time did you have to wake up to go to Kahala?
Oh, yeah.
Leaving from Makaha.
Maybe like 5. Was it
Dude,
four
he used to
something, five?
leave. You guys think I freak? Some people give me credit, like Mike. I don't get it. You're there every day at 7 a.m. This guy was just waking up at 5 a.m. leaving Makaha to come to Kahala.
I know. And
train us goofies.
like I was talking before and earlier, if there was traffic, remember that?
Oh, dude.
My
There'd be
god.
there's a couple times, maybe 3 times I had to call Anu and be like, "Oh, I'm stuck."
I cannot.
But then like I would make it like at 7:03.
Yeah, you still make
yeah, I
it,
still
but
made it.
oh my
Because you would
god.
leave so early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super early.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's dedication. That's why I remember I was like, and then when I was talking, hey, where do you live? It's in Makaha. I said, what?
What?
Yeah, back in Waianae. So
That's crazy.
back in the boonies.
Yeah.
But yeah, it got too hard to start waking up because we finished so late at night that my body wasn't healing, and then I didn't want to give a shitty class and be like tired and stuff. So I had to step away.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I mean, it was fun.
Do you ever miss coaching over in Kala?
I do. I miss the OG crew.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I miss the OG guys. all you
Certain
guys
morning
over there.
crew,
Yeah, the same morning crews and all that.
Yeah.
But
It was fun, man.
it's thriving.
Yeah.
It was
It's thriving
fun.
down there.
Yeah.
Now you guys
For
doing
sure.
it. Now you guys doing it 24/7, huh?
What do you mean?
Like the gym's running.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good, you know. Like
Maybe only Sundays. Sundays you guys.
yeah, Sundays. Yeah, we just do Sunday, but then Saturday night too. We don't do anything Saturday night, so just Saturday morning only. But yeah, dude, the gym is tough. You know what I mean? As far as like our style of gym is, because you know it's not. There's no boxing ring. There's no like really upward progression for the guys to really. You know, we had a couple of guys like Dylan did an amateur fight and stuff like that, but I think what our gym is for is kind of just like what it was originally designed for. The soccer moms, the people who come in there just want to get a good workout, learn the real shit, learn the real shit, but like
Have fun with it.
Yeah,
but,
me.
But the thing is, I think that stunts us sometimes from growing to the next level is, first of all, the space we have, and then the path of progression. Like people need to see, okay, I'm gonna go learn these skills, and I'm gonna go do this competition. People need to see that in order to stick with it for years and years and years. I feel like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Instead of just showing up and just doing like, you know, learning
Boxer
the skills.
size.
Yeah. But
Boxer
but that's where the smoker helped us. The smoker was good for us because then we have people working for something. They're like,
I love when you guys do that.
Yeah, the
I always
smokers.
watch it. Like, oh, this is fun.
The smokers are gnarly, dude. It's pretty fun. It's a fun environment. But yeah, I think that's sometimes what stunts us from getting from growing a little bit more. But yeah, we're gonna fix that eventually.
Nah, you guys are on a good path.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good. But the way smokers.
Yes.
You guys have any couple?
Bro, you know Kahala won the last 2 smokers.
For real?
Yes, sir. We lost the first one, then we won the second 2. So
That is
I'm
wild.
low key proud of that. You know what I mean? Our average Joes can bang. You know
Dude,
what I'm saying?
Bubba's OG though, right?
Hell
One of
yeah.
the OG coaches.
Hell yeah, dude. Bubba's always a part of any dubs we get over there.
He's part of the
I
team.
always tune in. I always watch.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, Bubba, you watch
wild.
Champ Chat?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ta-da! Red
Guest
book. Our guest book. Hey, Bubba, thank you for joining the pod today. Tradition at Champ Chat is our guest book. If you don't mind giving us a shout out on the guest book. And
Hey, Bubs, who's somebody you would want to see on the pod on Champ Chat?
Get my cousins on. Get all of them.
All the Coopers at
all
once.
the Coopers.
oh yeah,
Let's do it.
Hey, Bubba, right there. There's a camera right there.
Yeah, all-
What do you
yeah.
think? What do you think of Champ Chat? Should they join Champ Chat?
Hell
They
yeah.
should. Yeah,
But
they
we
should.
got to get Bubba on to come
Yeah,
with
Bubba,
him.
come on.
The liaison.
Yeah.
TOJ, try with Judah.
Oh,
Get all of us on.
yeah.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah, dude.
You guys all of us,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
you guys.
We can do it.
We can get into like just so you guys can, and the audience, they can meet them a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they haven't really done a pod. Even has Ray does a pod? Has he done?
Brother's done 2.
Yeah.
He's done 2, but I mean, just to have all of them on, like,
Yeah.
It's different.
yeah,
Yeah.
McCall is my age, and he deserves more recognition than anybody because he's always like he's a main training partner. He's
Yes,
always down to
yes.
run and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he fought in Bellator. You know what I mean?
Nice.
He has knockout wins,
Yeah.
so he's a scary cousin.
Yeah.
Then there's Blake. Blake is a
He fought Bellator too, yeah? Or no?
Blake. No, he won championship,
One.
but he's a national champion in wrestling, and
Oh.
they're all state champions in wrestling.
Wow.
All of them. So just to pick out their mind and get to know them a
Yeah,
little bit
for
better.
sure. And hear stories.
Yeah, they grew up. That would be a good one because they grew up around fighting. You know what I mean? They saw
Yeah.
their dad fight. Their dad is like one of the original OGs. Their whole
Yeah.
family.
Oh.
You know, back when Super Bowl was a thing.
Yeah.
Miles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
Lone
heard
Star,
about that.
Lone
Yeah.
Star, yeah. So
Yeah.
Uncle Brado was the most of the time Super Bowl champ. So
Wow,
yeah.
that'd be dope.
So if you hear the stories that they can tell, then
Yeah.
because they grew up around it when they were babies and stuff. You know what I
Wow.
mean? So
Crazy.
instead of me telling it, they can
Yeah,
tell it themselves.
yeah.
Definition. That'd be
Yeah.
freaking-
Thanks,
that'd be
Bubba.
dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That'll be so awesome.
I'm gonna tell him when I get home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
tell him.
tell
Yeah.
him.
Thanks,
I'm not even
Bubba.
gonna tell him. He's gonna be like, dog, we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, we'll get a date.
It's fun, right? It's fun. And
Yeah.
it's
It's
just,
fun.
share the
And it's for you guys'
stories.
legacy. Like, Bubba, honestly, you're only 24, dude. You're gonna keep going on. You're gonna be a hammer for a long, long, long time. So you're gonna have kids eventually, and you got a big family now. This is part of your legacy.
Yeah.
People are gonna look at and see how you talk, your demeanor, and I think it's important for you guys who are doing big shit to
Yeah.
get out there in these long format conversations and express yourself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I'm excited about all the boys coming on.
Yeah.
What about you, Chew?
Dude, I enjoyed going on this pod because I just know you as Bubba the coach.
Yeah.
You know, this is the first time I got to know you. You know, your hobbies, your family history, you
Yeah.
know, your father, your twin, now your marriage, you know, your in-laws, things like that. You know, I got to know you today. And
Yeah.
that's all through the pod.
Yeah.
You know, so I appreciate it.
And one thing, I feel like once we get this first one out the way, like these, basically just talk about like the simple shit, we can do another one that's more fun.
Yeah,
You know what I
more
mean, I'm not
in-depth,
saying
yeah.
this one wasn't fun, but I'm saying we can do another one. You know what I mean?
Because
And now
this
we got
is
that
more-
rapport now.
Yeah,
You know
this
what I
was
mean?
more for like me. I'm the fan, right?
Yeah.
Because Mike knows you, and then usually it's me that I'm trying to get to know you, and then usually the second time around, it's like, hey, what's up? Then we don't have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
repeat getting to know
More
you.
like talk story to it.
Yeah,
Talk story
yeah,
time,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
No, but this is fun.
Fun,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
right
was
on. Me
fun.
too,
Yeah, it was
Bubba,
fun.
for sure. Oh yeah!
You guys know the
You
deal.
heard it, baby. Bubba in the house. This was a good one, Mike.
It was a good one. This one was a
Yeah.
long time coming. Bubba's a big part of our family in Kahala.
Big.
Huge part. And man, we
Huge.
appreciate you, brother. We can't wait to follow your career, everything you're doing. And anytime you want to come on, dude, green light.
Oh yeah, for
Let's
sure,
get it.
man. Surfer. You know, he
Surfer.
has two options. You know, you can be a surfer or you can go into MMA.
Yeah.
Good
You
guy.
Hey, how about after MMA, you do a little surf tour?
He can be a coach. He can coach too. But never run away from your wife.
No, I learned that one. I'm not doing that one.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, boys.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was great.
How's your ass, Tilly?